Well, we have been off and we have made a cup of tea, had a cup of tea. Dan's written the blog, the video. I've made the video that we've just put up literally this couple of seconds ago, with the 3 shorts that lead into it, like we always do. And hopefully, well, you can have a look at it when you're ready, but it's the middle of the night now. You probably won't want to right now. I'll pop a link on here, just shareable link. There you go. So you can see it if you want to. This is what we've been doing. Pop, oh, didn't want to. Didn't want to. And shareable link, lovely. And here we are. Oh, it doesn't like doing that. There you go. There you go. That's what we've got. Good evening once more, El Marcos. And our new Ding Dong supporters, Victor Alentio, the Sales Sensei, and Arvintio. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support there. And I'm just checking that we're... Oh, hang on. Dan's turned up behind me. I'm just doing my usual check that we actually are live. And I'm not just yakking away to myself. But yes, we are. So that's lovely. And there are quite a few of you in the room, especially considering what time it is in the morning. Gosh, 12:30, 10 to 1, 10 to 1 o'clock in the morning. Dan's, yes, there you see. Dan's been messing about there with his flag. So thank you very much for coming along again. It's absolutely lovely to see you all.
Here we are. Yes.
What have I got to show you?
Still on cloud 9 from the singles win.
Oh, wasn't that just the very best? Hello, Josh. Thanks for coming in. So nice to see you. I'm just going to show you the pictures that I sometimes had struggling showing you earlier on. That's that one of Alex's adorable mum and dad. So sweet. Such lovely people. And obviously better at selfies than I am. Look at that silly picture of me. That was my favourite picture of... I did take a few little videos, which I'll get the technology together and show you when I can. And what else have we got here? There. I thought that was nice to show you. Me and Dan at the end of a very long day, having got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and traipsed about, and we saw that at the end of the day and thought, let's go and have our photo. And we did. So there you are. Thought I'd show you that. And I've got another one. That was when we very first saw Alex in her new kit. Not the best photograph, but we got it for you. So what have you got to ask us in comments, people? Usually there's sweet revenge, best served with a bagel. That's funny. Absolutely best served with a bagel. And it was bawal, isn't it? Revenge, I think. Although no, that Higanti. Oh, the stream bot has appeared. I never know what he's up to. But anyway, I think he checks in on us and sees that we're right. So Dan has got the visuals on the right court.
Yes, court 6. Alex and Nicola will play on court 6 as soon as this previous match comes to an end. And I'm just watching it. It looks like it's going to a second set tiebreak in the next few minutes. And if the Czech Republic pair win the second set, then Alex's match will be next on court.
Hello, Bonales. Hello. I was talking about you on the chat earlier on, or all on the live earlier on. And I didn't think you were here. I was like, where is Erlo? Yeah, I missed you as well, Guy. But I'm glad you're here now. It is very, very late. I hope you're not driving. I hope you're just relaxing now. And what time will it be on then? Are we thinking 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Well, it looks like the match is going ahead. Kenin will be in a bad mood or disappointed, having fought really hard, but she came out at the end of a match tiebreak on the wrong side in her singles match with Amanda Anisimova. So she's just lost her singles match in the last 15 minutes. And that's relevant because Kenin will have had the least rest. Alex finished earlier. She finished over, an hour and a half ago approximately. So she's had plenty of rest. But the match is scheduled on court 6. It looks like all 4 players are happy to be playing. Sometimes you have to wait till the last minute, especially if players are in singles. Do they actually commit to playing the doubles? But it has been scheduled for 5:45 or as soon as this current match finishes. And we're hoping that the Czech Republic pair hold serve and then win the second set tiebreak. If they do that, then Alex's match will follow in the next 20 minutes or so. But if the opponents win the second set, then we'll have another 30 minutes or so wait while the final set takes place. I was just checking. Kenin and Ostapenko are a rookie partnership, but they did have a warm-up in Eastbourne, so they have actually played together. Alex and Nicola, as we know, played together in Birmingham. But in effect, until literally a few weeks ago, none of these 4 players had come together to play doubles. Kenin and Ostapenko had 1 win in Eastbourne, and as we know, Alex and Nicola lost agonisingly in Birmingham to the number 2 seeds Harriet Dart and Maya Lumsden in a match tiebreak 10-8. No, 11-9. Alex and Nicola had a match point at 9-8. We were there. We were actually sat watching this doubles, weren't we?
We were.
And
yeah, we live streamed it.
I think it was Harriet Dart in the end that just basically she had about 4 ball tossers on a second serve, and she delayed and messed about. But it was basically to try and put Alex off her rhythm. But it was a match that could have gone either way, and I don't think it's relevant to today because both of them, Nicola Bartunkova has only lost to Alex in that final in Birmingham, and then she lost to Sabalenka in 3 close sets in Berlin. So she's been playing really well, and she's still in the singles as well.
So they're doing great. So they'll be on the up and Ostapenko is still in as well, isn't she?
She's in the singles.
So 3 out of the 4 of them will be in and on the up and on the loving Wimbledon and all the ha. Whereas poor old Kenin won't be. But that means half of the other side and 0% of our side. Not that we're biased. Oh, okay, then we are biased. Oh, all right then. Yes, we are. And Erlo Bonales is obviously is the driver, but he is not driving. He is just hanging out here in the room, which is lovely. And there's quite a few of you coming in the room now. I hope you're all snuggled up and having a chilled out time. I watched that too. No hate to Dart, but that repeated ball toss. And yes, blatantly obvious. It's really annoying, isn't it? I mean, if it's windy or something, you can understand that. But I think it's not the type of thing Alex would do. It's just disrespectful, a bit immature, really. Coach Dan and Katie, my wife is furious. Alex gonna play again? Yes, she is gonna play again. Hello, is your wife wanting you to shut your eyes and have some rest? Oh dear. Well, I don't know. I don't actually do marriage guidance therapy, but I'm sure she'll forgive you. She'll forgive you because she loves you. Hey, you know what's not to love? And you've been together forever, I'm sure. She knows you better than you know yourself. But it's Friday tomorrow, so maybe, take her out for a bit of a Friday night drink or something.
Katie loves a Friday night.
I do. I love my Friday night. Friday night, fish and chips, and maybe a drink with someone with live music. That's what I like. So 12 a.m. in Philippines. Yeah, watched Alex versus Joint earlier. Well, yes, and it was really awesome win by Alex. Well, I'm sad you weren't with us, Jane. Where were you? I mean, you're free to go whenever you like, but we like it when you come here. Don't be going and watching any of those other boring men on their own doing stuff, because you get 2 with us. 2 for the price of 1. And by the way, the price is nothing, zilch, zip. Friday night off to the pub to enjoy. Yes, absolutely. And I think some of you, I know that the Philippines aren't in the World Cup, but I know that Cubs, who's one of our regulars, was going off to watch the World Cup. Spain versus somebody tonight. But then I think she might come back here to watch the important stuff any minute now. Well, it's not any minute now, is it? But these guys are, where are they still?
Well, I'll tell you when it's getting close.
But we had such a nice time. I'm thinking on the women's side, we are on. Yes, we are on the women. Oh, the women's side. Yes, absolutely. And we've had some very kind, lots of new subscribers today, which we've really, really been very grateful for, because it's always good to make our family bigger. We have 5 children between us, don't we? We've got 5 children, but we've got 10,600 of you lot. So you win.
But they're in a phase of life called adulthood, so it's not quite so bad now.
Do you think this lot are in adulthood?
I don't know. You're very young at heart, so.
Yeah, I was talking about them really.
Our
I think
kids.
no, our chalk dusters. Coach Dan, seriously, what are the chances of Catanera versus Eala? I'm a bit scared. Oh, don't be scared. Coach Dan will write. You'll write the blog, won't you? So Coach Dan has just, if you've got 10 minutes to spare, you could always. No, don't get off. Well, you can go and watch the video. But literally, I put up. It's still warm. That video I have. So we did the go live for the singles, and then you guys might have gone off and had a bit of a sleep, but we didn't. Dan wrote the video, and I changed it so that it's more chatty, and then put a bit of Tagalog, the odd word in there, so that you enjoy it and you laugh at my pronunciation. And then I read it out to the camera, and I've just put it up on YouTube. So if you go and like it, can you hype it if you like it? Because YouTube shows it to more people if you hype it. I don't know what it means, but there's a button you can press. So if you watch it, hype it, like it, share it, whatever you want to do with it. That's the one that talks about the post-match. That's the post-match analysis for my joint. And then I know Dan tomorrow, once we've had a good rest, because he's going to need it, he will write the pre-match for Iga Swiatek.
Yes, it's very difficult to predict Iga Swiatek at the moment. She's not in sparkling winning form, but that's in relation to tournament wins. She's a multiple Grand Slam winner. She's the number 3 in the world. She's the defending champion. Alex Eala, at the age of 21, in her second full year, has really lived up to her current form by reaching the 3rd round, but she's not expected to beat Iga Swiatek. She's the underdog, but that means all the pressure is on the world number 3. She's expected to win, and if you look at her results, what she's lacked for really over a year is regular consecutive wins against top players. But she has still been beating lower ranked players, and Alex is lower ranked, as we know. She's trying to get established inside the top 32. Iga Swiatek has been there for years, not just the top 32, but the top 5 in the world. The good news is she did lose in Bad Homburg the week before Wimbledon started, and she lost to Emma Navarro. Now, Emma Navarro is ranked in the 20s. She's not playing dissimilarly to Alex in terms of level. So part of Alex's job, if she's going to beat Iga Swiatek, is not only play well herself, but make Iga Swiatek play badly. And the two are obviously linked and they're connected. But yes, if Iga Swiatek plays anything near really well, good or better, then it's certainly going to be difficult for Alex. She has to make Iga miss. And Iga has a forehand which, when she starts mistiming, does miss a lot. And if you look back to a different match, a different surface, Miami, March 2025, Alex played unbelievably well. She played fearless tennis. She did way better than she could have imagined, coupled with Iga Swiatek struggling. And that tends to be the important features of beating a top player in the women's game. If you're going to beat a Sabalenka, Rybakina and Iga Swiatek, you need those two things to happen. You have to play really well, and you have to impose your game and make them also miss. And Alex did that against Rybakina in Berlin, and she definitely could do that on Saturday. But she is the underdog. The chances are very much on those two features happening, and I will look into the possibilities of those things in detail tomorrow. But my gut feeling is it's kind of 30-70. Alex has got about a 30% chance of causing that upset. I would like her, like I said, for most of this season, when she plays a top player, a high-ranked player, if Alex comes on the court and plays a good or better match, that's all we can ask of her. That's all she'd want. She does not want to turn up and play below her average. She wants to give it a really good crack. And then if Iga Swiatek also plays a brilliant match and beats her, then fair dues. Alex will just want to try and play her best level for as much as possible in the match, and then she will be happy, win or lose. And I've got a good feeling that she'll do well on Saturday in terms of her own level, her own performance. Whether it's good enough will very much depend on how much Iga Swiatek misses. And she's not being consistent. That's the positive this season. Her results have been very much up and down. She's lost a lot of matches this season, and that is not the form of a top 3 player. She's won 23, just looking, and lost 11. So it's sort of 2 good matches, 1 bad is kind of the ratio for Iga Swiatek. If she has a bad match on Saturday, then that 30% chance could be realised. And I'm being optimistic. Absolutely, the defending champion, she's had 2 wins. She had a good win against Pliskova. Absolutely, she could just blitz it and Alex would come out second best. Absolutely. And that would be absolutely okay, with no problem with that. She's 21. My ambition and expectation was for her to reach the 3rd round.
And here we are. I mean, I don't know, I was so emotional earlier. Sort of, you kind of get exhausted by the whole emotion of it, but it is such a moment of such pride for our family and for the nation. I know what it means to you, to the Filipinos, to have her representing you to such a high level, and to have her representing all your country and everything in Wimbledon. I know that we're a bit more immersed in the Filipino culture now, but when we were there, we felt I've never been aware of Filipino-ness at Wimbledon before, and I've been going there since I was a child. And this year I absolutely was. Well, we were completely surrounded by. We had 2 Davis Cup players behind us on court 12 when we watched the first round, and we had. Oh, is that the win?
The good news is court 6 previous match hasn't gone to 3 sets. It's been our lucky day today. Yay! In terms of matches before Alex's matches. Today they've all finished in straight sets.
They usually get rain delay and go on forever.
Oh, but today it's worked out well. So 10 minutes turnaround for this match to leave the court, and then for Alex and Nicola and the opponents to actually get to court 6. But looking at the location, it's actually not far from the changing rooms. It's in front of centre court. There's a sort of row of courts at the front.
I've got a fun fact for you, which I did not know, I've never known before, and that is that the seeded players, so out of the 4 that I've taken away the number because she's not seeded as a doubles player, she's seeded as a singles player, but the seeded players get a special seeded changing room, special seeded showers. Everything is better for the seeds, which I was very excited when I heard that. And so, yes, that just a bit of changing room chat.
Do you think
the
hot water's hotter?
I think that the ice bath. They probably have the ice bath. I know they have an ice bath there. They have this like freezing couch that you lie on. I've seen that. Court 6. Women's doubles has just finished. Yes, absolutely. That's what Dan is watching now. He's watching them scoot off. Now, if you're able, are you able to watch this? Can you see it somewhere? Because we know these courts. When you come between some of the show courts and centre court or number one court, you walk down these alleyways where the people to your right are 1 or 2 people thick, and they're watching that court, and then the people to your they're watching that court, and the people to your left are watching this court. Is that for both doubles and singles? Is what for both doubles and singles? Do you mean the seated showers? I think it's probably just the singles, because they don't really focus so much on the doubles. But it might be, if that's the question, I think it's probably just the singles, but we'll see. And so yes, they have to be able to concentrate on these courts, like court 6, because they don't stop anyone walking whilst they're playing. So there is a constant flow of people who you can absolutely see from your eye line of your service, and well, everywhere on the court you can see people, and so it is a different sort of atmosphere than the courts that Alex has been playing on so far.
I mean, they've got the match scheduled in 20 minutes time.
So wake your friends.
The bottom line is Kenin will have been asked when she's ready to play, and the court is available now. So Kenin, I suspect, won't want to get cold. She won't want to have too long, having played her singles most recently. So another 10 minutes, I suspect they may come out in 10 minutes time. I don't see the value in waiting another 10 minutes, but only she will
I'm
decide.
going to put, in case you want to, I mean, obviously I don't want you to go, but in case you want to, I'm going to put on the link to the post-match analysis, which Dan has done, and I've just read in for the pre-match this afternoon. That might be fun, something to spend the time on. And there we go. That's that link, post-match analysis. Eala be joint. There you go. That's that one. And if you like it, please hype it. I don't know. I think the Google bot, the YouTube bot likes it. If you hype something in its first, you only can in its first 7 days, but most of our videos are finished by the time 7 days come along. Well, by the time 2 days have come along, really. So if you hype it, then other people will, the bot will, the algorithm will show it to everyone else as well. And that would help us. Thank you very, very much. I know how helpful you all are. Tita Katie was saying, Sus Mario Sep. Did you like that? I'm really glad you like that. That's a cool phrase, darling.
Well done.
What it means is when you're surprised, you say, Sus Mario Sep. Oh. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it means like, it's not blasphemous, right? But it's like saying Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Oh. It's not blasphemous. It's not like saying like, something rude. But it's it's colloquial phrase. And so I'm glad you like that. It's dry in the Philippines. You know what? It's hot here. We've just moved out of our office. Our office has got air conditioning, and I thought it was cool enough to come out. It's not. Honestly, it's not as cool. I'm going to go and put ice in our water. So look after Daniel for me. I'm going and I'm taking our waters with us. You looking after him?
Yeah, so it looks like Kenin is going to have an hour break. So they're entitled to a good hour's break between a singles match and a doubles match. And so it's still displaying 6:30 start in the UK, which is in 18 minutes time. The court is got no seating at all. There's a few benches, not that you can tell if you're seeing the screen. It looks like there's sort of 3 or 4 deep of standing spectators on either side of the court, but there's no seating at either end. This is an outside court. In the distance is court 12 seating, where we were sat on Tuesday. That is actually one of the sort of minor show courts at Wimbledon. But the courts that Alex and Nicola are on in this doubles is court 6, and it's sort of on the left of the row of 3 courts, actually directly in front of the centre court. So I would guess there's no more than 200 to 300 people going to be able to watch this match.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, I think that's a scheduling problem, really, because you can imagine the Filipinos will be there at Wimbledon today because of this afternoon's match, and they will not be going home before they've seen doubles match. So they will be there, and I love that the Filipinos will not just if they're asked to just move along, please, by somebody, I don't think they'll go ha ha ha. So I'll enjoy watching whatever happens.
But we've also got our lucky drinks. This is non-alcoholic beer, but Lucky Saint.
We do not sponsor us.
There's no sponsorship, but it's been our lucky drink.
We've always drunk this anyway. It's non-alcoholic beer, but we didn't realise until one of you guys spotted it. We're like, oh, the beer is Lucky Saint, and so it must be lucky. And so I'm going to go and get one or two.
So doubles, if you're just joining us, very different from singles. The court is wider, so the tram lines, which many of you will be familiar with, but I'll just highlight the difference in terms of doubles. The tram lines are in, except on serve. So the service boxes are the same for singles and doubles. You have to land the serve inside the service box. But once the serve has been hit, the rest of the point plays out within the far widest lines, and they are in court. Whereas at singles, you have to play within the thinner section, which doesn't include the tram lines. So the tram lines are in, and with two players on the court, you will see a lot of the points played. Two players on either side of the net. You'll see a lot of the players as a pair work together in terms of their movement, and that is key. And the better they move as one, as it were, where they almost know instinctively what each other is doing, the better the chances. And that's the key to good doubles: is good, clear communication, and almost just through instinct and feel, just know where to be on the court. So if one of you goes left, the other one sort of goes right, and vice versa. Sometimes you see a player at the front in the middle, and sometimes a player at the back, and the player at the net will crouch down low, bending down, and then pop up to try and intercept left or right with the volley. And that's very much a consequence of this forward and back. One of the pair will be at the back of the court, one will be at the front, and you'll see a lot of rallies where the front player at the net is trying to intercept, cut out the ball, and hit away a volley winner.
I will tell you a secret. One of our very first dates, Dan and I, he showed me two things. He showed me what a very straight person he was about what's right and what's wrong and what's truth and what isn't. And the other thing was just rather very sweet. He said to me that he had never seen me playing tennis, but he said we would play well together as doubles because, he said, you only need one talented person in a doubles match, in a doubles team. And he obviously knew that he had talent, and he assumed that, because real talent is quite rare. I probably didn't.
Are you dobbing me in?
Yes, I'm dobbing you in. And so he said to me, we play well together because we communicate well. And having never seen me playing tennis, he assumed that I didn't have talent, and he did. So at least one of us did, and we only need one who's got talent. It's surprising that we had another date, I think. But I think
you have to understand, Katie tells a bit of a story sometimes. It's not always fact checked.
It is. It was factual. I remember it very, very clearly. Remember it, and I thought he was actually rather funny. And I thought, well, this guy is not ever going to lie. He just couldn't, because that's the truth of it. And here comes Mini Dan. Hello, Mini Dan. Yeah. You saw Mini Me Dan at Wimbledon, didn't you? He was there in the front row with us a couple of days ago, watching Eala. And sitting there for 7 hours beforehand, before she came on, just to save the seat. So and he's just been off to buy what we need for our dinner once this live has gone off, because we're going to have to eat at some point. And so far that hasn't happened today. Right, I'm just going to switch. We haven't got any more Lucky Saints for the cold, so I'm going to have something else.
So yes, well done for being patient. It is 12 minutes from start time. The players will come on court. The sun is out, but we will have shadows on the court at this time of day, so you will see the shadow sort of growing on the over the court as this match progresses. Just if you were with us for the singles, there was a bit of an on-court interview, and I can only apologise. Yesterday we were on court 3 and they weren't doing interviews, so I think it's testament to Alex that actually today they changed that and actually had an on-court interview for Alex and her fans. So we will see if we can get that and bring you some of the words shared from Alex in Tagalog.
And also, just in case anyone missed it earlier on, I just absolutely love that it's Coach Bosch's birthday today. And the court apparently, well, everyone was obviously saying that was his birthday present, that she won round 2 at Wimbledon. But also the court sang happy birthday to him. Isn't that just an absolute darling? As a coach of a young player like Alex, what could you think of as a better present than, well, brilliant present that she wins, but secondly that the whole court sing happy birthday to him. I think I would just that would make it. I tell my grandchildren about that forever. Chloe, my instinct goes for this probability, confidence, and win 55-45 for Eala and Bartunkova. Obviously, you know, I think obviously Eala's going to win 100%, but then I always think that because that's how I always feel. Dan does the more like the reality check, but also, what do you think about how we say Bartunkova? We've always said Bartunkova, and then I heard somebody on the radio, on the TV, BBC, saying Bartunkova, and I thought, oh dear, I've been saying it wrong all the time. But then I thought maybe she's saying it wrong.
There's only a few words. There's so I'll play this now. Alex just thanking her fans in Tagalog.
Filipino flags everywhere. Just what is it like to play in this atmosphere? The eruption at the end when you won as well.
It's absolutely incredible. Maraming salamat. I also want to thank, Maya's fans or anybody else who watched. I think the atmosphere today was amazing. It was electric, respectful, and all I could have hoped for.
Well, congratulations, Alex Eala.
Isn't that lovely? She thanks Maya's fans as well. And honestly, I think, given how quite badly behaved sometimes the Australians are, I'm not surprised that she was surprised they were well behaved. But lovely. I mean, I just love that woman. I love Alex. I think she's just everything that you'd want from a daughter, in terms of so respectful and kind and generous and grateful and down to earth and humble, and saying that, having the decency and the generosity of spirit to say that to your opponent's fans. I mean, it really doesn't get much lovelier than that. And then I suppose that's why and yes, indeed, that's lovely. That's the word. Oh, miracle and prayer. Oh, yes, we did a lot of praying in that game today, this afternoon, that singles game, didn't we? And we ate a lot of. I did probably get through. I don't eat a whole packet of ding dongs when I eat the ding dongs for the match, for the luck, for the second set. I usually just have like a handful, but I think I got through quite a few. There's a few. Look, we've got a new little thingy, a new little graphic. Rix, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Rix. Please say hello. Come and tell us where you're from, and I hope you are not having to wake up in the middle of the night, although I suspect you are. And I did pray too. Yes, Angeli, I know you were praying. We were all praying, weren't we? And then I realised we do so many request prayers that I think we need to do some thanks prayers, because that kind of evens it out a bit. Otherwise, it's all about asking, not about giving. But anyway, so we are thinking that it's likely to be a win. What's your percentage saying? Chloe's 55-45. I'm going to be 75-25, obviously.
Kenin and Ostapenko are the number 8 seeds. Ostapenko is a very, very efficient, effective doubles player. She has a good high world ranking, which is why they're seeded number 8. Kenin has only played with her literally at Eastbourne last week, before Wimbledon started. That's the only time they played together. They won one match and then they pulled out. So I don't think there's a lot to go on. Both pairs have just played once together. Kenin and Ostapenko are the favoured pair in terms of doubles form. Alex and Nicola are in good form as singles players. Whether they can learn from their first match together in Birmingham, we're going to find out. But I would be classifying them as they're going to enjoy themselves. They're the underdogs. And if they can surprise their opponents and get under their skin by playing well, then you can expect Ostapenko and Kenin to get upset, possibly with each other, certainly with themselves. And that would be the first sign that the upset is possible. You've got to get Kenin and Ostapenko kind of on bad terms. And that could be they just stop speaking to each other.
Can I just tell... Chloe has said, is it coincidence again, Bartunkova and Eala in doubles? They pick each other. They pick their own players. And I would imagine that because they're all just friends hanging out, going around the world together in this little tour. But I suspect because Alex is the senior partner of the two, I would imagine that she would ask Bartunkova. My only question is, why didn't she ask Sonmez? Or maybe she did and Sonmez had a good reason not to, because my absolute favourite, I know I always go on about it, but I just so loved watching those two playing, because they're clearly best buddies and their communication was just so sweet and gentle and childlike. I really just loved watching them, and they just played freely and for fun, as if there was sort of
I mean, the computer says that the number 8 seeds are probably likely to win 3 out of 4 times if they met on court, which is the opposite, the mirror opposite to Katie's prediction there. 75-25.
I don't like the computer.
But
Wrong.
In favour of the number 8 seeds. But for me, the key is, can Alex and Nicola play one good set out of the first 2? Because if this match is 1 set all, Kenin and Ostapenko will not be happy. The crowd will be vocal and loud. Ostapenko won't.
200 of them down the side.
Ostapenko won't like it, and I think that's the best chance for an upset. If this match can go to 3 sets. So that's the first job for Alex and Nicola, is to just string some really good tennis for one of the first 2 sets. I think otherwise it's going to be it will be a tough match. They are the underdogs, and it's going to be interesting because I'm not sure what kind of Ostapenko we're going to get, but she is rested. She hasn't played today, and you could say that means she's going to be really good today, but equally she's got a huge match tomorrow against Sabalenka, so that will also be in her head. So I think the mood of these two will depend on how well their opponents play. And Alex and Nicola are flying on the singles court, so they could just play really well today. Remember, they went 4-love up against a British pair in Birmingham, but then they had a run of games where the rails came off, and Bartunkova in particular in Birmingham struggled, but she's not struggling now, so I think we'll get a lot better tennis from her as well today. It was her first match on grass in Birmingham, whereas today she's had all this good form since. So I expect to see both Bartunkova play a lot better today, and Kenin possibly feel the after effects of losing that long match to Anisimova.
Well, we've got most people, unsurprisingly, because we are totally unbiased in this channel, as you all well know how unbiased we are. This chat down the side is saying that Alex is going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? I think so. Anyway, I agree. So we're all in agreement. The computer, whatever we think of that.
We always want Alex to win.
No, yeah, but we're talking about who actually will win, not what do we want. We all know we want Alex to win, but they're saying that she will win. And if Bartunkova and Chen might have been a good doubles partnership, have they done that before? Bartunkova and Chen, the sisters together?
No,
Have
I
they?
don't believe
No.
they have.
No, they have. Okay. Could be a good partnership. Well, I suppose the thing is, it's not set in stone because they're not doubles aficionados. They do the doubles for a bit of fun. It's a bit of it's just a little bit of extra money if they win it, and a bit of extra practice on the surface of the moment. So obviously, when it comes around to
It's going to
Wimbledon,
be
it's
interesting
grass.
because the security men, tends to be men at Wimbledon, are going to have to escort the players to the court, and
They're not going to get there.
that means they have to go through the crowd, which is going to be chaos, I would have thought.
Yes, and people will have worked out that, so they'll be standing there going, "Well, she's got to come past us," and
So the ball boys and ball girls are on the court ready, which means the players are imminent, expected. The umpire is sort of standing there, but I'm going to be very interested. I might see if I can get the crowd noise, and then you'll get an idea of the players arriving. But they're due now, dead on 6:30 here. But as we expected, there's literally people both sides of the court, 4 or 5 deep, standing, trying to get some kind of view of the court, and a few flags ready to be waved. You can't have big flags, can you, Katie, at Wimbledon?
this is the biggest. We got this one because that one, ladies and gentlemen, is too big. That one I'm pointing at there, that's too big for Wimbledon, and we didn't want them to take it off us. And so this one, we got one each of these. You're allowed 60 by 60, but this is 60 by 40 because it's not square. So yes, they went through to the semi-finals in Dubai. Ah, okay, they did play together. Chen and Eala did play together.
Oh, yes.
In Dubai.
Chen's played with Alex, but I thought you meant Bartunkova and Chen.
Ah, no, but Bartunkova is an up-and-coming Czech player. Not surprised. They seem to produce one each year. Well, they do. They're producing really a lot of excellent tennis players, aren't they? They're putting the effort in. And gosh, now thanks for going and looking at that video, guys. Everybody seems to be going a little bit. I think we might have broken the internet, darling, with your post-match analysis. That's nice.
I wonder if they can actually get them in at the back of the court.
I thought if they don't, they ought to, because the back of the court is the same though. It's just the back of the court is like this green, heavy tarpaulin stroke green fabric. Hello, Maria Jordan. Thank you so much. Oh, you're in Virginia. Maraming Salamat for supporting Alex. Oh, you're very welcome. So we're just talking about.
But I think the Filipino fans there will be respectful and not actually try to
Of course they will.
interrupt or delay the players coming to the court.
Do you know what I think? Looking at the right of that picture, the left is absolutely teeming with people, but you can see people still moving. On the right, it's as if they've blocked both ends because people are easily moving to the right. I think they've probably got security guards on both ends temporarily until they're on the court. Although no, because they don't come in that way. They come in this way. Oh, hang on. We've got an official.
I think, everyone's in position, as I said, and they don't get in position unless the players are imminent. But it seems to be a little bit of delay because it's just so busy moving around this site with 40,000 people on the site. It's very busy around these outside courts.
Are you guys watching it? Are you able to see it on something? Can you see that on BBC or Blast TV, which I know you usually watch things on? Is there a channel for you to catch this, or is Coach Dan what you've got? Tell me, watching from Doha. Oh, my dears l'amour. Very lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming. We have quite a few people from the Middle East. It's lovely.
Well, I'm keeping my eye out, but at the moment, the fans are patiently waiting at the side, standing up, and there's no head turning, which would be a clue that they're about to walk down the side of the court.
They can watch it on SPO TV or Spot V. That's where you're watching it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you can see it. So you can see this official with white trousers.
Yes, yesterday Jack and I were on the side of court 17, which is a very similar size court, and we went to see Kyrgios, the Australian, whose career's over, but really singles career. He's had injuries. But here we go, and it was very busy there. But here they come. So polite cheering and applause, and they managed to get on court without being mobbed. So that's good. And
that is good.
All 4 players there. So this match is going to happen, which is good.
Yeah.
And they're playing with about 2.5 hours of daylight left in terms of playing tennis. They won't go beyond 9 o'clock, but doubles is a quick format. They only will probably play 40 minutes, 45 minutes each set at a push, sometimes quicker. And so even if it went to 3 sets, it will be unlikely to go beyond 2 hours, 15 minutes. So I think they'll be absolutely fine, even if this went to 3 very close sets. So Ostapenko's been waiting all day. Kenin's just come off court. They're out ready with the umpire. Alex is choosing her racket. Going to be interesting, this match. Holding serve is key at doubles. It's much harder to break serve at doubles, especially if the pair work well together. So one break of serve can often determine a set outcome. And Ostapenko, I would say, is the better server than Kenin. So look for Alex and Nicola to do better, have a few more chances on the Kenin serve. Her second serve is weak. Ostapenko's got a big game, but we know she can make errors.
Will you give me 1 second, please? Do you mean just a couple of minutes? I realise I need to do something upstairs.
Oh. So they've done the ball toss. They're going to have a 5-minute warm-up, and then we'll be into the action. But Ostapenko's 29 now. She's been around a long time. She had a birthday not long ago. She had a couple of weeks off. That was in the grass court swing. And she decided to take a couple of weeks off. So she's not actually played that much on grass. And Kenin, as I've said, is not in great form. She's been struggling for a while. And part of the reason is that her serve is now much more vulnerable with the players attacking the second serve much more with their first strikes. So Kenin has been a very good player. She was at the in 2020 the Australian Open champion, and she also reached the French Open final. Eala Ostapenko has won the French Open in 2017, but they're both towards the latter end of their careers, whereas Nicola Bartunkova is just 20 years of age. Actually a tall lady, 6 foot tall. And her game is on the up. She has been moving up the rankings. and she's been winning a lot of matches recently. And she's been through 2 rounds of the singles like Alex already, and so she is looking forward to playing tomorrow against Barbora Krejcikova, who beat Andreeva yesterday. Let's see if I can confirm Kenin's age. Would put her at about 29 as well. I'm just going to confirm that. She's out. No, she'll be 28 this year, so she's a bit younger than I gave her. But yeah, she's always had her father as a coach, and that's sometimes been difficult to separate dad from the coaching role. So often when things aren't going well, sometimes it's hard for both the player and the parent to manage their emotions. But they've obviously taking it seriously because they had a practice in the Eastbourne, they played together there, and now they're getting their turn at the big event. There's quite a lot of money to be made at doubles, especially at the big events. And if you're a successful doubles player like Elisa Mertens, they can win a lot of money, but you do have to commit to doubles, and it's very difficult to be a full-time doubles player and a full-time singles player. Ostapenko's probably a player who's actually managed that really well in her career. She's played a lot of doubles, a bit like Mertens, but it's rare today. It's not something the younger players do regularly. Alex probably plays 1 in 3 tournaments. She played doubles alongside the singles commitment, but is no more than about 33% of the time.
Back in the room. Thank you for that. Have they started?
They're about to.
Lovely. All 4 players on court. If court allows it, Alex will win against Iga. That'd be wonderful. She'll potentially match her career high live rankings. Well, yes.
So I need to check the scoreboard. There's about.
I think you should be on the same QR code as this afternoon. If you're not, let me know.
So Alex and Nicola have won. Well, they've got the serve. They're serving first, and it looks like Bartunkova is going to serve first for their side. Brilliant.
Oh,
So we want a good start. As I said, in Birmingham, Alex and Nicola won the first 4 games, but they didn't actually win that first set, which proved crucial. But I think that experience will stand them in good stead. I think they'll have learnt from that. Bartunkova is serving first.
Nicola is 20 and stands 6 foot tall. Has agility like Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry Hill Belondo is in Dubai. Is in Abu Dhabi. Hello, Henry. Thanks for
So here we
coming
go.
on.
Bartunkova's serving from this near end, and she's serving first to Kenin, who's on the right side. She's playing on the right. Ostapenko playing on the left. For the second serve, Ostapenko at the net angles a backhand volley for the first point to their side. Love 15. Bartunkova serving now to Ostapenko. First serve into the net. Big shadow on the court. She looks like a giant. Well, her shadow does.
Yes.
Second serve is good. Ostapenko's return into the net. First 2 points shared, 15 all.
Nice.
Good communication between the two. They have a little chat.
Do you think she had taken a shower and put on a fresh dress? She would.
Kenin, yes.
No. Oh, yes, both of them.
Bartunkova hasn't played today. This is. Alex finished some time ago. She might have had
Hope she's
some
had
physio or certainly
some dinner. You'd
food.
hope.
Yes. So Bartunkova
Very windy. Looking at
still trying to get her
Bartunkova's
first serve
top.
in, but equally the opponents haven't. Opponents have. I'm all over the place. Opponents haven't found their range yet either. That was a net return from Kenin, so third point going to Bartunkova and Alex. 30-15. She serves. Good first. No, it isn't. It's gone long. The angle on this court, there's only one camera, so
It's the CCTV.
we'll do our best to pick out the line calls. But
There's a shadow at the other end as well, as you can see as well. I'm sure that they've got the same visuals as we have, probably.
The scoreboards are in the corner. They will have the word out or fault, but it's actually quite small at the bottom of the scoreboard. But Ostapenko struggling to get a return in. It's 40-15. It's a good start if they can win this game.
Looks very windy. But only when Bartunkova, they're very happy. Look, they're just playing here. This is so nice for them to. It's like sort of relaxing for them.
No one's actually started well. Alex hasn't actually had a shot to play, but Nicola is second serve, and she nets her second shot. So it's a game full of balls in the net at the moment. But hopefully Bartunkova will get a first serve in, and Alex will get a volley or two.
Bartunkova's got a bit of taping on her leg. Her left leg, I think.
Alex gets her first shot, but the volley goes back to Ostapenko, passes at the net. We're back to deuce.
I feel like you guys are quite tired, and because it is the middle of the night for most of you. And then, there is a camera down this end. So they do have two cameras. Yes, it is packed, Capybara Exchange. It is a packed stadium because it's not stadium seating. It's a sort of funny little court, which is like a corridor.
Second serve is good. Bartunkova staying at the back of the court. Alex at the net. Lob over Alex's head. Bartunkova crosses over to carry on the rally down the line now to Kenin. Now she goes cross court to Ostapenko. Ostapenko, really good depth. Kenin with a volley. Ostapenko now with a forehand. Alex crosses.
Yes. Good rally.
Great rally. Lots of exchanges. Alex had two volleys. But then momentarily, they were both over the same side of the court, the front player and the back player. And Ostapenko found the gap to win that point. They have now got a break point. Alex trying to take the ball at the net by intercepting. Ostapenko was wise to it. So they've got a break point to save. First serve into the net. First serve goes long. Ostapenko is standing in a shadow. Bartunkova, second serve is good. Ostapenko pulls her return wide. We're back to deuce.
Oh, come on. We know how much Alex loves juice.
She won her last 6 deuce games on
I wonder what
court
juice...
3 today. Won the 11 of the last 12 games, but half the games went to deuce. And every time Alex won the deuce games. Will that continue in the doubles?
Well, I wonder what type of juice they have in Czechoslovakia. Mr. Rainier posed back. gosh, it's a late night for you.
Second serve is long and she can't afford double faults at deuce. And that's another breakpoint chance to Kenin and Ostapenko. But Katie is absolutely convinced any deuce game means Alex wins.
Yes, it is, absolutely. I just don't know what type of juice they drink in Czechoslovakia. It's not coconut juice, probably. Sorry, in the Czech Republic.
But she saves another breakpoint. First
Juice.
serve goes back into the net with Ostapenko's forehand return. She hasn't really found her return yet. And we're into the 7th minute of this first game. Always a good game to win if it's an extended long game. That's a better first serve. No, just wide. Impossible really to see the lines there. So I'll just work with the body language. Second serve's good. Kenin nets at last. A game point for Alex and Nicola.
Hello, Elijah, new subscriber. Thank you so much for joining into our Chalk Dust family. And Mr. Alfred Einstein, who we all know is very clever, says that Alex and Nicola will win in straight sets because they're both hungry and they've agreed to have dinner together.
Oh, have they?
I think he's joking, darling, but it's
Well, they could have done. I mean, first serve's good. Ostapenko wide, and Alex and Nicola escape and win that first game.
Ooh, that's it. They've got it. I wish because I grew up in Wimbledon, literally a stone's throw from the courts. I feel like I could help them out so much with where to go for dinner and where to hang out and where would not be completely, I could show them the places which have got little private rooms and I wish I could help them like that. It would be lovely. I wouldn't, obviously, I'd love to go with them, but they wouldn't invite me because they don't know me from a bar of soap. But I would just love to show them where they could go when they go to dinner together after their win.
So I expect Ostapenko to take the lead with serving, but all is about to be
it's
confirmed.
yet another juice game win
7
from
in a
our
row now.
girl.
It is Ostapenko serving. But she's also missed her first serve. Second serve. Alex playing on the right as she tends to do at doubles. I've only seen her play on the right. She takes the return on the backhand, cross-court return. Bartunkova crosses at the net. But you only really get one chance at poaching, and her first volley comes back, and she was then caught out, and her second volley goes wide. Alex having a little chat with her and saying, basically, if you're going to poach, put the volley away. No, I've no idea what she said, but I remember in Birmingham it was all a little bit tentative. They've started more positively. They're clearly comfortable with each other and they're giving the impression that they're communicating well. There's no getting to know one another like a first date anymore. Ostapenko helpfully does a double fault, so we're at 15 all. I won't do, I'll give you a flavour of the points. It's difficult to see. We're getting one camera view. It's the same camera view as Bartunkova's service game. But Ostapenko is struggling already. 2 double faults in this game. 15-30. She can be very, very hot, but she can equally be very cold. Consistency is not Eala Ostapenko's middle name. 15-30.
Oh, X on play. What a great idea.
Oh, good. Alex volleys and Ostapenko net. So the return from Bartunkova. Kenin volleyed it, but Alex was ready for it. She volleyed the reply back to Ostapenko, who was the deep player on the baseline, and she netted her ground stroke. So it's 15-40, 2 break points. good first serve saves the first break point. Alex's forehand goes into the net with 30-40. It would be the perfect start if they can win this point. Ostapenko missing the first serve. Surely she can't do 3 double faults in the same game.
Yes, she can.
Oh, it's close to the line, but it's... Oh, great shot. So
Juice again, but who likes juice? Who likes juice? We know someone who likes juice.
a funny
Alexandra
point.
Eala.
It was a funny return, but Ostapenko came forward and hit a forehand winner down the line. Back to juice. And Alex, we know, loves juice. So can she make it 8 juice games in a row? She's won the last 6 at singles today, and she's already won the first game here. Juice is becoming a lucky omen. Second serve for Ostapenko. Alex ready to return. Her backhand return. Great return. Cross-court winner from Alex Eala.
She's a girl.
Bring up the third break point in this game. Ostapenko and Kenin under pressure. This is the way they're going to topple the number 8 seeds. Get them in a bad mood early. And Ostapenko will not be in a very positive mood if they can win this point. She's serving. Bartunkova, deep return. Ostapenko, short reply. Alex finishes the point off. Wow, the perfect start. Ostapenko serves broken. Alex puts away a volley. Very strong play from Alex there. Good return from her partner. Alex does the rest at the net, and she's now serving at 2-love. Great start.
A couple of things. Elhar Marcos has been asking, what are the colours on the chat? So the green people are our very honoured members. Thank you very much for supporting our Chalk Dust family. The blue members are moderators, and the white members are subscribers. All very, very important to our family.
Alex serving now from the far end. Second serve into court. Alex now with a backhand cross court to Kenin. Kenin goes back to Alex. Alex goes back to Kenin. Both at the back of the court. Kenin then tries to pass Bartunkova but misses.
And Alex comes in with her fist pump. Fantastic. And the other thing is, yes, I met up with Diana Costello yesterday and with Alex's mum and dad, and I gave them both a packet of ding-dongs with Castillo and mum and dad. It was so sweet.
Alex serves wide to Ostapenko. Good cross-court backhand return from Ostapenko. Now she goes deep to Alex at the back of the court.
Oh, yes!
Kenin intercepts, but then Ostapenko, volley winner from Kenin.
Well, that's
15
nice.
all.
She's had a bad day. It's nice that she gets a good winning shot there.
2 switches of play there. First, Alex was on the left of the court, and Bartunkova's volley was too high, and Alex couldn't get to that final volley from Kenin. 15 all. She'll get another serve as that's a let.
Oh, we have had a super chat. Thank you very much, John Dowie.
Wow,
That's
thank you
very
much.
generous of you. Thank you.
Alex serving 15 all. That's a better first serve. Deep. Kenin try. Oh, hello. They're both on the right side. Now they've got back into position. Both at the net.
Yes.
Bartunkova with a smash winner.
This is going to be quick.
Just
you guys are going to get
they're
some
laughing
sleep tonight.
because the midpoint there. What you can't do as a doubles team is basically both end up on the same half of the court, because clearly there's a big gap to go in. And momentarily they were, but they managed to get back both at the net and still won the point, 30-15. They're getting on better. That was my hope, that their positivity as a doubles pair and with the crowd support would maybe grate on Ostapenko, and she's returned into the net.
Actually, in the chat, they're also saying that the crowds might upset them as well.
Alex smiling. She's getting the cold tennis of Ostapenko so far, and that's a good sign, because she's the player that will spark Kenin and Ostapenko's pairing into life, not Kenin. Kenin is, at best, a moody player.
Out.
It is out. It's 3-love.
Come on.
Perfect start. These are the number 8 seeds, and they're not playing like it, but Alex and Nicola are definitely enjoying life on court 6 so far.
I'm going to nip and take a photograph of the photograph on our wall because somebody is asking here. Kath, who often helps me with my Tagalog, is asking, is there a photograph of Coach Dan whilst he was still playing? And so I've got one when he met up and played with Victoria
Tomova.
in
Yeah, a Bulgarian. Yes, we'll have to dig one out and put it on the channel. And have one ready for Saturday. I'll dig some out. Unfortunately, my actual singles career ended in the 90s, believe it or not. But I've played and coached a lot of children since the 90s throughout my career in education. And I had a school party at an event, and I actually, in my late 40s, if you can believe it.
I know, you wouldn't have thought he was late 40s, would you?
That isn't now, by the way. This is going back a few years. Victoria Tomova was actually at an event with Jasmine Paolini. It was an ITF event in Shenzhen where we were. And I went with the kids on the Wednesday night of the tournament, and we had an hour with a couple of players that they sent. And at the end towards the end, I said, could I play a few points with the players? And Victoria Tomova went on to be as high as number 48 in the world. So
And he got a point off her.
I didn't get a point off her. We just played points.
Yeah.
I didn't play a match, but I had one good point, which brought everyone, including the kids, all cheering, and they all had the big balls for the players to sign. And what was funny was they came over to me as well, and so I ended up doing some autographs.
This was sweet, and he was there. Head teacher.
Kenin, they're back from the changeover events. We digress talking about my tennis, but this is 2019.
Oh, thank you, Elhar Marcos. That's very sweet of you. Another super chat. That's very kind.
I'm not concentrating very much on Kenin's service game, but they are 30-15 up, trying to win their first game. Alex and Nicola winning the last point, while Katie's fiddling with this photograph.
Well, that's okay. You're all watching tennis.
Kenin serves. Bartunkova puts her reply not even close to the court, I'm afraid. 40-15. So it looks like the number 8 seeds are finally going to win the first game, but it's a great start. As we said at 3-love, it'll still be a great start at 3-1, with all 4 players having served. Alex, though, is still competing on this 5th point. Bartunkova, great interception. Great return from Alex. Then she went cross-court again, and Kenin's 3rd shot was cut out by Bartunkova, who put the volley into the open space. 40-30. Can they get the game back to juice? They've played 2 juice games and they've won 2 juice games. As this is a chance to get back to juice for the 3rd time in 4 games. Kenin, 2nd serve. Bartunkova goes down the line. Ostapenko wins that game with a forehand volley. And we're at 3-1. And every player has served once. So we go back round again in turn. Each player will serve once in every rotation of 4 games, and we're back to Nicola Bartunkova serving with a 3-1 lead. Some good serving now from Alex and Nicola, and they can secure this first set. I felt the key for them to win this match was certainly winning a set, getting their good tennis.
I think it's all about the juice games.
And getting Alex puts away the first point at the net. Yeah, the key for them was to get one of these opening 2 sets, just to really set the right tone and put the other 2 in a bad mood. And they're halfway to doing that.
And some of the people here have been saying that the bad mood might come from the fans, because they'll obviously be mostly Pinoy noisy Pinoy cheering fans might upset the other players. You never know.
15-love, Bartunkova, second serve is good. Ostapenko going cross-court with her backhand reply. Then she tries down the line, but that's gone in the net. And Alex and Nicola are 30-love up. This game will give them a 4-1 lead, which would be a very healthy start. First serve into the net, 30-love up. Kenin naturally will be feeling the tiredest, having lost a long match.
Very recently.
But that's no good. Too high from Bartunkova. Ostapenko puts away the volley. And they must stick to the basics. You've got to keep the ball low over the net when there's so much volleying going on. As soon as you put that ball high, it allows the net player to angle away the volleys for easy putaways. Whereas if you can get it low over the net, then it makes the volleying much harder. They have to lift the volley upwards.
I wish I was better at this technically, guys, but I'm not. So I'm just going to keep on having a go.
30-15, another second serve. This time Ostapenko's forehand reply. Bartunkova's reply goes long, back to 30-all. Important game now.
There you go. I did it, finally. There's a photo.
It's not really of me playing tennis, but
I know, it was just of you and
hopefully
Victoria.
you can see the respect with which
She's looking.
Tomova is looking at me. Interesting, she got to the, I think, the semi-finals of Berlin a few years ago.
Oh, there you go. This match comes after she beat Maya. Exactly. She's already... I mean, how many juice games is this wonderful woman going to win today? I think we're already at 8, aren't we?
Yeah, we've had 8 in a row. That's just a side statistic, but only chalk dust will give you, I think. But 40-30, long point. Ostapenko, good backhand cross court. Now Kenin gets a chance to put the ball away, and she does. And we do have juice again. Surely can't make it 9 in a row, can you, Alex?
Here's a shout out for Jay in Quezon City. Hello, Jay. Thank you so much for coming to join us. We're very, very happy to have you in our Chalk Dust family and to have you supporting Alex tonight after her big win and about to have another one, if you ask me.
Well, this is an important game now because it's Alex and Nicola that are serving. They have the break of serve, and that's a good first serve, and they're now at advantage. But yeah, holding serve is key.
She is on fire. She can't do no wrong.
Having
absolutely love it.
broken Ostapenko's serve, they do have the early advantage. They've asked to see the call again, but it caught the service line, no problem. And now, chance to close out this game. Serving to Ostapenko. Yet to really find her best tennis, but that's a good return, and that's gone long. We're back to juice. Bartunkova wasn't really under any pressure, but she's hit that backhand too far, and we're back to juice. Good first serve. Alex looking for the smash. Ostapenko gets that back. Bartunkova tries a drop shot. Kenin comes forward. She goes back to Bartunkova. They could have done better with the volley. Oh, and she
What happened? You went in the net?
The net.
Oh, bless.
And I'm sorry that that's happened because Bartunkova's volley wasn't difficult.
But it's okay because their communication is great and they will, be kind to each other and let each other off those things like a good...
Oh, they're not going to fall out.
No, but like a good...
From the context,
they'll support like a good doubles couple
context
does.
of the match. They really could have won that point, I believe. Anyway, advantage to their opponents.
Elha Marcos, no, Kenin lost against Anisimova. So that's why it was kind of
Second serve's good.
Impressive to be here,
Good
really.
return. Kenin forehand volley. Alex goes back to Ostapenko. Bartunkova. Lob. Alex. Oh, good point. Down the line, Alex.
Oh, into the net.
And their break has gone to their opponent. So we're 1 break each. 3-2. Alex and Nicola lead in the first set. And possibly, well, it is. I hate to mention it. The first juice game.
Oh, don't mention it. No, don't mention that bit.
No.
No,
Okay.
we don't talk about that. Yes, Kenin has literally in the last hour, or certainly hour and a half, just been beaten by Anisimova. So, you know, hats off to her really for turning up, not just turning up after losing, but turning up so quickly after losing, so that she didn't let down the other three. I think that is stoic and impressive, and I mean, so she should. She didn't never let down the other girls, but it is impressive anyway that she's doing that. Yeah, you've got a picture there of the sort of alleyway between the courts, the little corridor.
I wonder if Kenin knows any Latvian, because they've just sat down and I couldn't see them talking at all. But they are communicating now as they come out onto the court again.
All these players are very good at English. I'm always amazed because in England the English are so poor at other languages usually. Yet, and you'd never be able to play sport and be a linguist, whereas everybody else on the planet seems to be very good at other languages and have other skills. It's not very English. Yes, okay, X on play. You had to mention it, didn't you? First juice game lost.
Yes, I was told I couldn't mention it.
We're not mentioning it.
15 love. First serve was good at the first point. Alex's return went long. Now we're on the second point. Ostapenko nets her first serve. Second serve. Catches the top of the net. It's a let. Second serve will be done again.
Oh, excuse me. Gosh, it's been a long day.
And she nets that one. That's her third double fault in the match, and it's only her second game serving. So not a strike rate you want, is it? 3 double faults in about 9 points played on serve. 1 in 3 ratio you don't want. 15 all.
Say, Kenin's walking with a bit of a funny gait. I'd say she might have a hip problem.
Another second serve. Can Bartunkova make a good return here?
Who decides the position of the front net and the end of the court? TJ Jazza. I'll ask him in a second.
Oh, good shot, Bartunkova. Down the line. No. I'm getting it.
Was it?
It's not. It was Alex's shot. Of course it was. It was down the line from Alex, and Kenin couldn't reach her backhand volley with enough control, and we're at 15-30. So can they get the break back, having just been broken?
Elhar Marcos is hoping for more double faults.
Ostapenko is really helping them out here. She's not really landing many serves. Surely she can't double fault again, can she? I mean, she's on a 1 in 3
You're
ratio.
predicting it.
1 in 3 ratio. No, she gets a second serve in. Bartunkova, good return, good volley.
Ouch.
Up goes the reply, and it is wide. And we do have a chance of re-establishing that break of serve, and therefore they'd have 2 breaks to 1, and therefore be a break ahead at 4 games to 2.
And when they finish this game, could you please answer, does the player do the decision which court for the station of the court? I think, who decides the position of the front, on the front, the net, and the other end of the court? Okay, we will talk about that at the end of change of ends.
First serve is into the net. Ostapenko goes wide, and they have got the break back. And Ostapenko is serving double faults for fun. That's 4 from her racket. But I don't know whether Latvia gifts presents, but today she's gifted a few already. Alex now serving 4-2 ahead. And they've got that momentum back, and she's looking up for this.
Come on, Alex.
difficult to know which player really wants more doubles action, and they're still trying to win Wimbledon.
Oh, Melanie Ann's here.
Kenin goes long, and the first point goes to Alex and Nicola.
Oh my goodness, Melanie Ann camped out the night before, so she saw Alex earlier, and she just arrived home. Oh,
Did you get
saw
to
that
see the
game,
singles? Oh,
Melanie.
wow.
That's brilliant. I'm so pleased for you. Oh, you deserve that. Well done. Yes, Nod Ragas, we're all good here. We're loving that Alex is just having a ball, and we're loving that how
Good first serve at 15 love. Alex going cross court to Ostapenko's forehand. Ostapenko tries down the line and she's pulled it wide. 30 love.
I'm loving how Alex is just so good at juice games, and loving those. And yeah, I think probably everyone in the room is tired as well because it's 2 a.m. with you guys, and we've been up a long time. But
Alex trying to hold serve for a 5-2 lead. She goes cross court. Ostapenko goes cross court. Alex goes long.
A little bit long. Straight sets win. Stars are aligned. Yes. Well, you've already told us, Albert Einstein, they've promised themselves they're going for dinner afterwards. So they need straight sets in quickly. So they've got time to do that.
Holding serve here would help. 30-15. Big first serve down the middle. Just misses. Second serve. Ostapenko steps forward a bit. Alex goes to the backhand and Ostapenko goes long. 40-15.
She carried her game.
Now they're trying the I formation, which links to the question we will cover when we get to the end of this game. Bartunkova volleys, but back to Ostapenko. Ostapenko, good volley back. Oh, we'll put up a smash, and Kenin will put that away, and we're at 40-30. One more chance for a 5-2 lead. Certainly, going back 20-30 years, doubles was very much both players wanted to be at the net. In the last, 20 years, modern tennis, the serve volley has been replaced with the server getting the serve in and then staying back. It's the same at singles at Wimbledon. A lot of players used to serve and volley at singles, but because of the technology, the returner has much more advantages to get a good return in if you're trying to serve and volley. So generally now the server will stay back. Oh, what a passing shot! And Alex leaps, a little jig of delight there, a little jump for joy, and the fist pump comes out because she knows how good a shot that was down the line. 5-2 they lead, and they're within striking distance of winning the first set.
Oh, DJ Nemo Marvin is having a little break. He's putting his earbuds in for a while so he can hear us as well as seeing us. Thanks for coming along with your ears as well as your eyes.
So let's quickly address the question that we...
Yes, about who stands where and net and...
So when your team is serving, the server will stand at the back of the court, having served. And so your partner will stand at the net. Occasionally, if you're being very defensive, the net player will stand alongside you as you're serving, but that tends to be only if you're on a slow court or your partner is struggling on serve. In terms of the return game, then the player who's actually facing the server, whose job it is to return the ball, will be the one that naturally stays at the back, and your partner who's not returning that point will be the one who stands forward. So it's kind of determined by whether you're serving or returning. Those two people will always be at the back of the court initially in the point. So here we see Kenin now serving, and she'll stay at the back, and Alex is returning. She will stay at the back at the start of this point. Alex tries to go down the line. I was expecting her to go cross court with the return. She just misses.
Oh, yes, Kath, we will definitely be here whenever Alex plays. Always doing a live watch.
Now they swap over because the server is now serving to Bartunkova, and Bartunkova will be the player at the back of the court. Now, Alex and Ostapenko, who are further forward, their job is to try and influence the point by intercepting the ball.
Poaching.
And getting a decisive volley into play, because there's a lot more angles available to the net player, and they can obviously almost put it into the crowd if after it bounces.
Actually, that's surprising it doesn't go into the other court very often. You never find a random ball appearing like you do at club tennis. But that could
Are
happen.
you saying you hit a few wild shots?
Yeah, I did, probably. Oh, look, you can see all the Pinoy fans there behind her serving.
Kenin serving a bit better, 30 love up. Good first serve again. Alex, good return. Kenin goes back to Alex. Alex happily goes back to Kenin. Kenin goes wide.
That was out.
It was out.
Yes.
Alex happy to rally like that.
It does look like a very effective partnership, doesn't it? Well, they've done it before, and really, they were very close to winning before. So, I think their communication is good, isn't it?
Bartunkova pulls her return wide, and it looks like Kenin will hold serve here.
I find it quite difficult. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it's my eyes. I find it quite difficult to see the ball with all the shadow and the light. I find it difficult. I'm glad you're commentating, darling.
Well, I'll try my best. 40-15. Alex goes to Ostapenko, and there's an example of why it's easier to win the point from the net. The return was a bit too high from Alex, and Ostapenko with a forehand volley was able to, in effect, swat it away. Although they don't do big swings so much with volleys unless it's a dry volley. But it's 5-3, and now this is the important game. This is Bartunkova serving. She's lost her serve already this set. They've got a chance now, if they can hold serve, to win the first set, which is going to be important.
Oh, yeah.
And they win the first point. Kenin's return goes long.
And who decides, Coach Dan, who's going to the back of the court or the front? That's interesting.
They don't have to decide it between themselves because it's determined by the shot that's being played. So in doubles, you have a set position each point.
But also you can shout switch, can't you?
Oh yes, during the rally, during the point, you can move about as much as you want. Good.
So sometimes if you find that you've stolen a court, something over to the right of the court, and you were on the left at the net, you will shout switch, but the person behind you will know to switch.
So the server has to serve from the right and then alternate from the left. Each point from the right, then to the left, then the right, and then you know it's the right or left because there's a little fleck of white paint in the middle of the baseline that goes a little bit forward, and that indicates the centre of the court, and it's in line with the middle of the service lines, down the middle, the T, we call it. And she's now standing on the right of that mark and serving to Kenin. Alex with a volley. Kenin goes deep to Bartunkova. Bartunkova goes cross court. Good reply from Kenin, and Bartunkova's pulled it wide. That is not, it's gone 15-30. Danger signs. So Bartunkova, when she's serving, or any of the players serving, will always be at the back of the court after serving. They'll be, now she could serve and then run into the net, but in today's tennis, generally that is not the tactic. Now she comes forward. 15-30. Kenin puts the lob up. Bartunkova reaches and gets the smash into play. Alex now has retreated.
Ready. She's ready at the baseline, isn't she?
And she's running at the back of the court. And Kenin net. So we're at 30 all. And Bartunkova...
We can get this.
...has half a chance of holding serve here, which would give them the opening set.
Half a chance?
Well, 30 all.
Well, I see it as more than half a chance. Glass half full, people.
A full chance.
A full chance. Thank you.
We're confident, Katie.
Yes, we are.
They are the underdogs. They're playing the number 8 seeds.
I know.
Can they win 2 more points? Bartunkova, first serve is good. Alex gets a volley. Now back to Bartunkova at the back of the court. And Kenin goes long.
1 point for the set, people.
Interesting. how Kenin is really hit and miss off the ground. Ostapenko is very hit and miss on her serve. It's not a great combination at doubles if you've both got a bit of a weakness. But to be fair, Nicola and Alex are being the stronger pair, irrespective of those mistakes. And Ostapenko goes wide, and it is the first set to Alex and Nicola. 6-3.
They can do no wrong. Guys, I don't know if you're predicting excitement or you've got a stream which is faster than ours. But if you have a stream that's faster than ours, please don't put your score in the chat, because that just spoils it for us and for
Yeah, the doubles is a little bit behind. Our singles coverage is a lot better. So the WTA
It's
singles
closer.
matches, and at these big events, all the singles matches are very close to being live. You're talking literally milliseconds, maybe 1 or 2 seconds, really the time it takes the umpire to press the
they are playing
score.
great.
But at doubles, it's a bit slower. They haven't got the same number of cameras, and so I think there's probably a point or point and a half delay from actually being live. But that's the same in any event now.
I think Drylim, you're right. I think she's upset she's lost the last game, and she's the one who's come on straight after. She's had least rest. She kind of, I suppose how it happens is every time you're playing doubles, one of the people is the least ready and one is the most ready. But it just so happens in this situation that Kenin East is the least ready. Oh, don't worry, Resortalaz. Don't worry at all. Hope they continue winning their game in the second set. Well, it's the second set. Ding dongs. If you're new to the channel, this is our tradition. We eat ding dongs and we crunch them, and that always makes it lucky. Our stream is ahead here in the Philippines. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Here's us just a few miles away, and you're thousands of miles away, and our stream is slower than yours.
Kenin now serving at the start of this second set. She goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. Kenin cross court. Alex backhand deep to Kenin's backhand. They're both at the back of the court. The other two not looking to poach at the moment. Now Kenin comes forward, and Bartunkova does finally go across. And she cuts off the last shot from Kenin and puts away the volley for a winner, love 15.
So yes, ding dongs for luck in the second set. There's a view of my church at the background and a spire. See the spire at the top? That's where baby Katie was christened, and teenage Katie was confirmed.
Oh, Kenin puts her serve in, but Bartunkova into the net with a reply. One of the rules I was taught when I was a very young boy, when I was playing doubles, was that the returner's job is just to make them play. And that's what Alex is so good at doing. Good deep shot from Kenin there. Alex goes deep back to Kenin, pushes her. Oh, and Bartunkova moves at the net, and Kenin puts it down the line. And she's looking a bit more up for this now, Kenin. And they're communicating.
They're loving what you're doing, darling. They're saying you're giving them such good commentary, they don't have to watch the screen.
Down the line winner from Kenin. 30-15. Second serve now.
I saw a while ago from the highlights Eala versus joint when Alex slid. Still was able to get the ball, yes. But they lost the point of, yes, she did. I remember that point.
2 poor returns from Bartunkova.
But it didn't put her down, did it? It didn't, she plays like a goldfish, as they say.
Alex being more consistent. Bartunkova put another return into the net there. So it's game points for the number 8 seeds to start this second set a bit better than they finished the previous one. Ostapenko puts the smash away, and they have held serve. But that's what they're meant to do.
Yeah, they are. And this is Change Events. So I'll do my usual. Thank you so much for being here. We really mean it. We really, really appreciate that you guys all come to support us. And listen to us, and we really enjoy doing this, and we really appreciate it when you click subscribe, because we then know that when we're coming live, there's lots of you who are notified and you're going to turn up and you're in the room, which you are today. And I know also that it's the middle of the night for a lot of you. So that's a tough call, and you've been incredible, and you are incredible, because we know we've been with a lot of you all day, because we were here for the match earlier on as well. And the other thing we know it's the Chalk Dust family have ding dongs for good luck.
So,
The
Nicola
second set.
Bartunkova, they're sticking to the same ends. They do have the option of switching ends when you start a new set. You can do one of two things. You can switch sides on return, and you can also switch server. So you don't have to stick to the same rotation of the sequence as the first set. It's a fresh new set, but they've decided to stick with Bartunkova serving at this end. So she's actually served twice in a row, as from their team's point of view. But that's purely because they get the choice to completely start afresh, because it's the second set.
It's 2:30 in the Philippines. You guys are hardcore. Well done.
But it's a good start in this game. We've got to 30 love very quickly. Bartunkova serves again. They don't serve as well as they do at singles. It's always surprising, but for some reason, at least three of the players haven't really found their serving boots. But that's a nice cross-court forehand. And Bartunkova, there's a nice fist bump with Alex to celebrate her topspin forehand, angled cross-court forehand winner, 40 love. And they look like they're going to hold serve as well at the start of this second set, having won the first set 6-3. Alex and Bartunkova with the momentum in this match. Second serve is good. Alex intercepts, but it doesn't find a way past Ostapenko, but that does. She crosses the net for a second time in that point, and this time she doesn't go deep with her volley. She's learned there to play that little acute angled volley away from Ostapenko, short, and Ostapenko had no chance, and it wins the game. She went across on the return, went back, held her position, and as Ostapenko's backhand cross court came, Alex moved across and angled away a short winning forehand volley. Oh, good reactions, great reactions. Start of the third game. Ostapenko serving, and that's a fine pickup from Bartunkova. She was the forward player, and the volley came straight at her, but quick reactions. She got the half volley into the open space. Love 15. Now Kenin puts the volley away. 15 all. Quick fire points at doubles a lot of the time. Remember, Ostapenko struggled on serve in the first set. She managed 4 double faults, which was her contribution on serve, and it wasn't a helpful one. So she'll be looking for better things on her serving games. She certainly won't want any more double faults. Giving away 3 points to your opponents at professional level is a recipe for a disaster. She tries a drop shot, and that's not a good shot, and Bartunkova came across and put that away. At the changeover of this end of this game, I will talk a little bit about that shot, because that's good signs for Alex and Nicola there. She tried a very curious shot, and it was an easy put away. 15-30. Another chance potentially to break Ostapenko's serve. Surely she's not going to serve another double fault. Second serve, 15-30. Serving out of the shadow into the sunlight. And she has. I can't believe it. 5 double faults now from Eala Ostapenko. 2 more break points. And these are good signs. Ostapenko really not helping her team's cause. Kenin is tired. Alex smooth forward. Ostapenko another second serve. She does make this time. Alex, good cross-court return. And Ostapenko finds a good backhand through Bartunkova at the net. Bartunkova almost missed the volley altogether, but it doesn't make its way back over the net. And the first break point is saved. Ostapenko doesn't seem very excitable at the moment. And if she's landed one first serve, I've missed it because another first serve goes in the net. And now, really, just a second serve. You can tell me what she's just done. Fortunately, we're not doing a YouTube channel about Jelena Ostapenko because I don't think it would be very much fun. She's just made her 6th double fault. And if I was Kenin, I would be having words at this changeover event. But yeah, there were a couple of shots in that game which tell me Ostapenko has got her mind on her singles tomorrow against Sabalenka.
Well, she's going to double fault there as well.
Well, I don't think she'll double fault tomorrow quite so readily. But they've now got the camera on the Ostapenko and Kenin, and there's literally no words between them while they're sat in their chairs. And these are really positive signs. And we're here again. Alex is 4 games away, 4 holds of serve away from winning their first round match. This is their light relief. This is a bit of fun for these two youngsters. Bartunkova, 6 foot tall, but actually a bit younger than Alex. She's still 20. And this is doing them the power of good. Just having fun here. Alex will get the day off tomorrow. She'll get a full day's rest. And by the time she comes out on a show court on Saturday, it will almost be a day and a half's rest. Good volley from Bartunkova. Alex serving, 15-love. And if she can hold serve here, there will be clear daylight. Next couple of games are really important, really. Can they keep on top? First serve goes wide, 15-love. Serving, trying to pull Ostapenko wide on her backhand side. Second serve. Ostapenko, forehand reply. Alex goes cross court, but long, too deep there. Reminiscent of the first few forehands in the first set against Maya Joint in her singles. But she soon recovered to play some really strong tennis from the start of the second set in the singles, as we know.
Oh,
15 all.
Kath is just walking home listening to us. She hasn't even got a screen on it.
Kenin's reply this time at 15 all. Bartunkova a bit slow to react, and that's a poor volley from Bartunkova. 15-30. Alex goes to have a quick word with her. That's good doubles play. Reassuring her partner, it doesn't matter. On to the next point. Alex serving, 15-30. Serves to Ostapenko. Ostapenko cross court. Alex cross court. Ostapenko back to Alex. Alex forehand deep, pushing Ostapenko deep back on her backhand. Now she puts it back on the backhand. Up goes the lob. Alex covers the lob. It's all Alex from their side of the net, and Alex wins the point with a forehand.
They're just double bounced in front of Ostapenko.
Slow to react to that last shot, but Alex played a low forehand, and she's having words. Ostapenko.
Who is? No.
Who's she talking to? That cannot be Kenin.
Is she talking to Kenin like
No,
that?
I think she's having words with someone in the crowd.
Oh.
That was interesting. That's the first signs of Ostapenko getting rattled. Hey, That's a little bit of a strange noise from me. It's,
Yes, I've never heard that
exasperation. Bartunkova, the I formation, she was low down at the net, and Kenin went straight down the middle, and it went through Bartunkova. Bizarre, because that should have been perfect for Bartunkova to win that point, but she didn't get a racket on the ball. Break point now. Alex is going to Ostapenko. Now they're in a rally exchange at the back of the court. What will Alex do with this forehand? She goes down the line, and Kenin nets. Alex has saved that first
Woohoo!
break point.
Trilem
Important
is saying
point.
Ostapenko is either brilliant or terrible. The tale of two cities. Shall I bring the blind down for you?
Yes,
so
please.
that you can see better. This one.
Yeah. Very hot or very cold. And today, so far, she's been very cold. Deuce. Alex serves to Kenin. Kenin's forehand reply. Alex goes deep to Kenin's forehand. Now Alex with a backhand back to Kenin. Bartunkova intercepts. Ostapenko goes wide. And Alex will be relieved to see that being pulled out of court. Advantage to Alex. Nicola. The Czech Republic names are always multi-syllable, aren't they? You never get a
And they usually
Smith
end up with
or a
it.
Jones.
No.
Alex now to Ostapenko. Ostapenko goes deep to Alex's forehand, rallying cross court. Both players at the back of the court here, playing singles in their diagonal as the two net players just stand and watch. Ostapenko cross court for the 5th time. Alex cross court for the 5th time. Now she goes down the middle. Alex goes cross court. It's 7 shots each. Alex goes down the line.
Oh, was she long?
Just long. It was a good attempt at winning the point, but it was about 6 inches too far. And a little pat on the back.
Gesticulating to Bartunkova, not Bartunkova. Ostapenko is still gesticulating and talking to somebody, and they're not quite sure who.
Yeah, with only one camera, we can't see if she's having words with Kenin or someone in the crowd. It felt like it could have been Kenin there. This is maybe why
Looking at where they're standing, it could be.
Ostapenko doesn't keep her partners for long.
She's
Anyway,
standing
Deuce.
very far
Both
back.
Kenin and Ostapenko, now they've decided to play very defensive, both at the back of the court.
Yeah.
This is a different tactic from these two. Bartunkova tries to intercept, and that's gone in the net, I'm afraid, and they will get a second breakpoint chance. Oh, an important game to win, and Bartunkova's volley has let her down there.
They're saying that Penko starts firing winners when people upset her.
Advantage Kenin and Ostapenko. Can Alex escape here? First serve into the net.
Ah, yes, DJ Nemo Marvin. It is true. Because this is a slam, there is an advantage point. Now, if it wasn't a slam, it would go straight to golden goal advantage.
There's no sudden death point at Grand Slams, so they play the juice games out just like at singles. And Alex trying to go cross court, but she's gone long, and the break of serve has gone the other way.
They are firing at Alex, I'm sure.
Part of the reason is it was Alex's service game, so she's the player at the back of the court. I think that was just a case of her service game, and therefore all the returns were going back to her. And it's 2 games all, level again. In the first set, they shared breaks of serve, but Alex and Nicola Bartunkova managed to get the 3rd break in the set, and that was decisive. Up goes the lob, and Ostapenko finds a winning smash, 15-love. Sun, very awkward, low-setting sun. There'll only be, about an hour left of the sun in the high in the sky is getting lower, and that means that it's very difficult. Half the court in shadow now, half the court in sunlight. Second serve for Kenin now. 15-30. Sorry, love 15. Oh, a double fault. 15 all.
Oh.
So it's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult to know what's going through Ostapenko's head. She's now moved forward to go in the traditional place at the net. Kenin serves. Alex goes cross court to Kenin. Kenin goes back to Alex. Alex goes too close to Ostapenko, and that is a volley winner and a little bit of interaction from the number 8 seeds. Not sure these two will play much together after today's match.
I'm not sure anyone will want to play against Ostapenko, surely.
30-15, Bartunkova cross court. Now she'll get another backhand cross court. Kenin going back to her backhand. Alex comes across and that gets a good volley. And that's how to intercept at the net. Alex reading the play, Kenin going back across court, but this time Alex's volley was there to intercept 30-all.
Do you think, Coach Dan, it's the courts in Wimbledon, or is Alex's serve getting slow again after a stellar serving in Berlin?
You won't be happy with that return. That was too close to Ostapenko 40-30. Yes, it seemed to me that this week that Alex has warmed up, her serve has warmed up, and towards the middle of the match, more serves over 100 miles an hour happen. Good return from Bartunkova down the line, well played, back to deuce. So she starts increasing the speed of her first serve as we get into the middle of the match. And she has served over 100 miles an hour. On Tuesday, I saw 108 miles an hour. That was the fastest serve I saw. It's very warm conditions, so that's helping the speed. But she probably hit 6 or 7 first serves over 100 miles an hour. Today, I think there were only 2 or 3. But she's been good interception, and they have forced a break point. Good interception on that point from Bartunkova. Advantage to them. But she's certainly not serving consistently at 100 miles an hour this week so far. And she will have to try to get those first serves consistently up to 100 miles an hour, I think, against Iga Swiatek. Going wide at 87 miles an hour, trying those slowest first serves, I'm not sure will work against Iga Swiatek. Oh, that was a chance from Bartunkova, and she misses the backhand volley. Her volleying, Bartunkova, is not great. In doubles, it surprises me because she's been very good at singles, but on the doubles court, she's been missing a few volleys, and it was the same in Birmingham. Back to deuce. Alex with the reply into court. Now Kenin going back to Alex. Bartunkova tries to intercept, but Alex puts up the lob, and Kenin will get a smash. And the lob is put away. And now Kenin and Ostapenko get a game point chance. But I don't know how much Alex is trying to just work her way into the tournament, whether she's learned from previous tournaments where her arm feels the strain the longer the tournament goes. So maybe she's trying to reserve some energy and save her best serving for the biggest match, which will obviously be on Saturday. Maybe she felt comfortable against Arazua, which clearly she was. Good volley from Alex, gets the game back to deuce. So she didn't need to go for a serve. And maybe today against Joint, she didn't feel that much under pressure in terms of Joint's returns, that she felt like it was more important to get her first serve in than always going for the big serve, and she was more selective. I'm hoping that's the case, and that we see her go for her first serve like she did against Rybakina when she plays Iga Swiatek on Saturday. All will be revealed, but I agree with you, her serve has not been as fast as Berlin, especially the Rybakina match. Double fault from Kenin gives Alex and Bartunkova another breakpoint chance. This match, this set 2 is following a similar pattern to the first set. Will they give back a second break of serve, having only just retrieved the first one? Oh, poor return from Bartunkova goes long. We're back to deuce. Bartunkova not playing as badly as maybe Ostapenko, but she's being a bit hit and miss herself at the moment. Kenin serving at deuce, and another long game. This time to Alex. Alex, cross-court forehand is good. Kenin goes cross-court. Alex goes cross-court. Kenin comes forward. Bartunkova with a volley. Alex with a short backhand volley to deal with. Now Bartunkova, all 4 players at the net. Volley exchange. And Ostapenko hits the net with her last high volley, and we do have another breakpoint chance. This could be the key game now in the second set. Who's going to come out on top? Katie's still in the room.
I am still in the room. I'm just going to be back in a second.
We might need some lucky ding-dongs.
We've got Mini-Me with us, and I'm just needing to put some dinner on for her.
Bartunkova goes down the line. That's a bit rash. That forehand down the line attempt went way long. And we're back to deuce. This is going to be the key game now. We're into a very extended game. 5th deuce already. How are your nerves standing up? Yes, you're noticing Ostapenko arguing. Alex tries a down the line shot and she's also missed. Advantage Kenin and Ostapenko. Really, it's a bit of a mixed bag if you're being honest. This match hasn't really had a run of very good points. Any solid tennis is winning the day. Kenin's lob goes long, back to deuce. With 3 of the players still in the singles event, it's going to be interesting to see who really wants to win this match. I think Ostapenko's probably got the arrogance to believe that she can beat Sabalenka and still win the tournament, which I think is probably a bit ambitious given her movement on a grass court, which is so important these days. Ostapenko is not a great mover on any surface, and so I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges for her, to go deep, and obviously her lack of consistency. But they have another game point. Kenin seems to be struggling to get her first serve in now, so it's a second serve. Bartunkova will look to make a good return here. It's a very deliberate service action, and it's not helping her cause, because that's not her first double fault. That's at least 3 double faults from Kenin now. Back to deuce. She has such a high ball toss, so when you look at her ball toss, she's really throwing it way up. And what that means is when she actually hits the serve, the ball's on the way down, which is not ideal. Up goes the ball, then it's on the way down when her racket comes through to make contact with the ball. And that is not a good service action. You're meant to hit the ball when the ball is on the way up. Or, well, not when the ball's up. When the ball is not, it's sort of at the point where it's stopped in the air before it starts falling. At the top of its ball flight, top of the ball toss. Ooh.
Oh.
Bartunkova, not for the first time, finds a volley, escapes her, and she puts that forehand volley into the net.
I really am back in the run now. Hello everybody again. Sorry, a little break for me because we have Dan's little mini-me with us, and I didn't want to not.
10-minute game, and Kenin has managed. Oh, and a little kind of hooray! I held my serve. It was a bit of a struggle.
It's a bit sarcastic.
But that was an important game from their point of view. And
I think is that Diane again? And Mum? No.
Missed opportunity. Right, just going to the next door.
Okay. Right, you've got me. Luckily, you don't have to listen to me commentating because there's nothing to comment on. Is there light? Can you see me? I think we just, it's the sun's going down over there, so that it brightly shines in here, and Dan can't see the actual screen if he's not careful. So we've put the blinds down, but that might be quite nice for you because I know you're all kind of close to sleep, really, aren't you? Right? Yes, you're right. Actually, Marcos. Actually, we haven't prayed for a while, have we? Oh, so we need to give it some prayer. It's the first time they've been ahead, isn't it? But they can break back. They're not even having to break back. They're serving next. So I have total faith in them. And the thing is, I think they look much more relaxed. They look like the naturally better players to me. Oh, poor old Marvin is still working. Goodness me, at 3 o'clock in the morning nearly. Bless you. Tita Katie, we always love hearing you speak. Well, I've just come back after having just I just literally just put a little bit of dinner on for us, so that when this is finished, we don't have to start cooking. So I started it off, and it's just bubbling on the hob right now. So you might have, can you smell it? You might be able to smell it. Dan can smell it. Right, they've started. Bartunkova's serving, and so far, oh yes, it's 15-all.
So for the first time in the match, really, Alex and Nicola are behind in terms of the second set. Anyway, they won the first set, as you know, but Bartunkova serving 2-3, 15-all.
Yes, we need Nicola for some consistency.
Kenin going cross court. Oh, Bartunkova misses it. Well, she didn't even make. She missed the ball virtually altogether.
The sun is at a very difficult time for them.
Alex having a little giggle to herself there. You watch, we're going to get a close-up of this forehand. And she missed the ball.
It's just a miss it completely. It's the type of thing I would do. Oh, thank you very much, DJ Jazzer. It's just saying that there's 320 people in the room. If all of you haven't subscribed, it would be lovely.
Second serve is good.
If you did.
Oh, the forehand is poor. I think the key for the Alex and Nicola to win this match is if Nicola can actually find her singles form for a run of games, because she's clearly a very, very capable player. She's still in the singles event. She's in the third round. She's had a great performance against Sabalenka only a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
that
was a lovely drop shot.
That was a serve and volley. She came forward and on the little half volley played a little drop half volley. Half volley is where the ball lands and then hits the racket face quite quickly, so the ball is still on the ride. Call it a half volley because it's halfway between a ground stroke and a volley. Halfway between the two, half volley. 30-40. Now Bartunkova goes to Ostapenko. Now forehand down the middle of the court. Kenin replies. Now back to Ostapenko. Alex goes across, and there's the angled volley. Well played. Good double.
Nice one.
And it's no longer a break
we
point.
know that Alex loves juice because, well, we've seen it today. And I know that she's only half of this team, but I have faith in her.
First serve just missing.
40-44.
Second serve, no. She'll get another go with a ball toss, not in the right position. Up goes a ball toss. Second serve into court. Kenin to the backhand. Bartunkova goes down the line.
Oh!
And that's too close to Ostapenko, who volleys down towards Alex. And Alex can't get that volley in. Another break point chance.
It was at her feet when she picked it up off the floor with her racket, really, wasn't it? It was too close.
These last two games, both being juice.
Do you think maybe Bartunkova's feeling a little bit too relaxed?
That's gone awry, and the whole momentum is now with the number 8 seeds. They were looking vulnerable at 2-all, but these last two close games have both gone the way of Kenin and Ostapenko, and they've got their pecker up, if that's the phrase you understand.
Of course they do. But equally, we know what happens when Alex goes one down. She fights like a catipunera. So I have faith in her. So yes, 347 in the room. We know from the statistics that only a third of you are subscribers. So if I shut my eyes, in a couple of seconds, maybe I'll wait 20 seconds and have the other 200 of you. How about that? That will be fun. 1, 2, 3. Whilst they're serving, you press subscribe.
15 love, second serve. Bartunkova goes back to Ostapenko. She comes forward.
Oh.
Up goes the love from Kenin. That's a good reply.
Go on, Eala. Oh.
Alex chasing back the lob. Can't quite get her forehand round the racket, around the ball with enough pace, and it's 30 love. Ostapenko finally looks like she might convert a service game.
Ooh. Was it in?
No, second serve.
Ooh.
Is good. Cross-court backhand. Ostapenko down the line, and that's too good for Bartunkova at the net. And that fifth game, Kenin managed to finally hold her serve to go 3-2 ahead. Has proven to be key after 10 minutes. I did feel at the time it was going to be a key game. And in the context of this second set anyway, these are now 2 game points for a 5-2 lead. And a bit of a reverse.
This isn't what we were expecting at the end of the first set, is it? Come on, Eala. Bring your fighting game.
And they do win the 7th game and they lead 5-2. And we look like we're headed to a final set shootout. It's been a day of final sets for Alex today. And you look like you might have a second, third set in the same afternoon.
So explain to the team what happens on a final set shootout, Coach Dan.
Well, I've named it shootout, meaning that whoever wins the set wins the match.
So, yes, but some people might think that they're going to do like a
So
tiebreak.
all women matches are best of 3 sets. It's been debated whether they should do best of 5 at Grand Slams in singles, but in terms of the history of the game to date, it's always been best of 3 sets, and you have to win 2 out of the 3 sets to be the winner. And if after 2 sets it's 1 set all, you play a final set, and whichever player or pair, in the case of doubles, wins that final set, then they are the winners. And if they used to play, if it got to 6 games all, you had to go 2 games all, 2 games clear, 2 games all. At 6 all, it used to be you have to go 2 games clear, but matches tended to run and run, so they brought in the tie break in the 70s.
Really? Is that when it was invented?
About 50 odd years ago, and the tie break came in.
That's why we don't remember it not existing.
So when I was a very young child, you get first set, second sets being 8-6, 12-10, 14-12, and then
I remember some of those at Wimbledon, the men's corners.
I'm going to say something like 1977, 78, the tiebreak came in. And certainly by 1980, tiebreaks became much more famous because of the McEnroe-Borg tiebreak in the 1980 Wimbledon final. Right, Alex serving, love 15. She's at the back of the court going down the line to Ostapenko. We can see this now much more clearly as the court is now in full shadow. But Ostapenko comes forward, and that's too good. And they have the momentum, and they're keen to keep it. And
yeah, you're right, Harmonicus. It's difficult to be a Catipunero half of a team. Thanks, Coach Dan. This is what I like about Chalk Dust. Very educational. I've learned so much about tennis just from Coach Dan. There you go, honey. Nice.
At the end of this set, I'll confirm exactly the date, but I'll be surprised if it's not.
I'll do it. I'll help
1978-ish. Love 30. Alex trying best. Bartunkova with the smash and a... Oh, they're looking for a call. Did it come? No, it didn't. They thought the smash was long, but the automated computer line call said it was in. So that's relief for Alex, 15-30.
Well, 1970 in the US, the original one. Then they changed it a little.
When was it introduced at Wimbledon? Good serve from Alex. Back to 30 all. Can she recover this game from love 30?
1971.
Wow.
The year you were born, my darling.
Well, I was right. It was in the 70s.
You were.
Good shot, Alex Eala. Cross-court forehand winner, 40-30.
This is right. This is what we want.
The most important thing about winning this game is it will mean that they're forcing their opponents to hold serve, which will mean that Alex and Nicola will at least serve first at the start of the third set, which in theory would give them a slight advantage. And they do hold serve, 5-3.
Woo! So, in 1971, they started tie-breaking at 8-all. And then in 1979, which would be what you were thinking of, they made it to 6-all.
At 6-all, okay. So I wasn't far off. I was right with the tiebreak as I know it now, it's 6 games all, was introduced in 1979. So my 1978-ish comment was fairly accurate.
Yes. Oh.
Drop shot volley from Ostapenko wins the first point, but they have to hold serve here. Alex and Nicola has still got half a chance if they can break back in this game. And remember, the last time Kenin served, it was a 10-minute game. It was a bit of a marathon, and there was chances in that game. So this is a service game that they can attack.
Oh,
that's a good volley.
That was our Alex.
Alex there at the net. She seems to just love the game of tennis.
She's smiling all the way. She's either stoic, just going, it's fine, everything's fine, or she's just happily smiling back to her position on the court.
Now she goes down the line. And
Lovely.
Ostapenko can't handle the down the line return and puts the backhand volley in the net. 15-30. Half a chance. Well, more than half a chance. You take 30-all any time your opponent's serving.
Yes, Resortales, they did change it again after that epic match with Isner and Mahut in 1979.
Yes,
Sorry,
from 1979 till that famous marathon match,
2019.
They only had tie breaks for the first 2 sets for women and the first 4 sets for men, and the last set, the final set, if it went that far, they'd play 2 games clear and not have a tie break. But because of the Mahut-Isner match, went to 70-68. 70-68. They wow, Kenin goes wide. We have a break point.
Hello, Antonio. Thank you for joining us.
They brought in tie breaks for every set, including the final set. But the only difference is match tie breaks. The final set tie break is now 1st to 10. Chance here. This is an important point. Kenin serving 30-40.
Okay.
She'll get another go as a let. So this second set coming down to just 1 or 2 points, and they're all tending to be on Kenin's serve. Bartunkova gets a return in. Kenin comes to the net. They're both at the net. Good volley from Kenin. Bartunkova goes cross court and a nice volley
lovely angle
from Kenin, and that has got them back to juice. Oh, not that it's that
But
important.
what do we like? What does Eala like? She likes coconut juice. I know she's only half of this team, but I'm still crunching on ding dongs. I'm choosing the peas now.
We need some inspiration, Alex.
Don't want to waste my dinner.
And that's a return she'd rather have a second go at, as it goes straight to Ostapenko. She puts the volley away, and now the number 8 seeds have a chance.
Break.
One point to win this second set.
Come on.
And this is a repeat of
Come
the
on,
last
Alex.
time Kenin served. A long game. Bartunkova, good return.
Lovely return.
Alex with the volley. Ostapenko.
Yes!
We're back to juice.
So I really like everything about you guys. This is Annabelle Fabers. Dan is very knowledgeable in case he supports Eala like a daughter. It's win or lose. You're both there to support her. I'm your neighbour from Dublin. Oh, thanks. That's a nice thing to say.
First serve goes long. This is Kenin on the right of the service, serving from the right to Alex, who's playing on the right side for their team, and that return goes wide. I think everyone's a little bit tired,
I think you guys must be.
which is why the players are a little bit in and out.
Hey, just think you guys are tired because it's the middle of the night. We're quite tired today because we've had a long day. But imagine how they are.
Now the first serve goes long. Can Kenin surely not do a double fault?
Oh, lovely. Another thing I love about Talk Does is Miss Katie's optimism and
She can do another double fault.
contagious positive energy. That's very sweet of you, X on Play. Yes, love the enthusiasm. Sounds like a school report. I always used to get told I was enthusiastic.
Well,
there you are. That's what it is. Come on then, let's do it. We love our coconut juice.
well, Bartunkova should do better at the net. I'm sorry. Oh, that's frustrating because she did the right thing. The forehand volley, though, Alex has been playing these short angled volleys into the tram lines which have won the point. There, Bartunkova with her first volley put it straight back into the middle of the court. And that's what I'd be saying to the changeover of ends. I'd be telling her to angle her volleys away. And now it's another set point, and that's a great shot from Kenin, and they have got it back to 1-all, and there's now some positive interaction, even a high five. Ostapenko has actually high-fived her partner.
And Sister Maria is in the room. Sister Mary, what? You should be asleep. It's the middle of the night. Take it easy. I don't like to think of you up in the middle of the night. But hey, just come on in.
6-3,
Just
3-6. 9 games each, 1 set each. The big difference is Kenin and Ostapenko have served 10 double faults. Alex and Nicola have only served 1. But the set score is all that matters, and it's 1-all. And really that came down to the 2 games Kenin served. She survived all the break points on her last 2 service games. And instead of it being 5-4 to Alex and Nicola serving for the match, Kenin and Ostapenko came out of those 2 long games on Kenin's serve, won them both, and that's why they won the set 6-3. So it came down to literally the points on advantage and juice on Kenin's serve. So we're late now. Wimbledon will just get this match finished. They will play this match out to a conclusion. There's enough daylight to get one more set finished, but it's going to be a late finish for these players. Kenin must be on her fumes, running on fumes, as they say. She had a deciding set tiebreak against Anisimova, went right down to the last possible stage of the match, and she lost, which will make it feel even worse. 2.5 hours on court, and now she's come out and she's into another 3rd set. Alex and Nicola can still win this match. Just got to be a bit more clinical at the net for me. Bartunkova doesn't seem to be as consistent at doubles as she is when she's playing on the singles court. But she is serving first. That's the advantage. They have a slight advantage, but it's only an advantage if Bartunkova can hold her serve here at the start of the 3rd set. She's serving first. Kenin cross court. Bartunkova goes long. All happening a bit quickly for Bartunkova. She's now serving to Ostapenko. She serves. It's a good first serve. Ostapenko goes wide. 15-all. Kenin now with a backhand return. Bartunkova comes forward. Ostapenko goes at the net. Bartunkova gets it back. Alex with a backhand volley. Now a lob. Oh, that's a great lob from Ostapenko. That's the best shot she's played from the back of the court in a long while. A great lob, topspin lob. and Alex had no chance of getting to that ball. When it bounced, it shot even further away from Alex, and they've got 15-30, and she would have been into the back netting if she'd actually made an attempt at that ball, but sensibly she chose just to let the ball hit the netting. And Bartunkova is struggling on serve here. Another serve into the net. Second serve in. And now, Alex goes across.
She nets it. Oh dear.
And the mixed bag of tennis continues. And a few poorer shots coming from Alex and Nicola in this game.
Come on, shall we have a pray for Nicola?
Volleying is just too ineffective here. Another, what is she doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh dear, you're having trouble watching this. Ostapenko is crying.
Yeah, it's as if it's a coaching session, and Bartunkova is generously, every time she gets a volley, just giving them another go. I don't think she's worked out that she can actually volley away from her opponents, put it into awkward spots on the court. And that means either in the tram lines or angled away in some way. And it was a little bit safe, and that's not going to work because Ostapenko finally took advantage and put it down the line for a winner. And they've got the early break. 1-love. They've got the momentum. They've had it really since that 2-all game in the second set. So what can they do now? Kenin serving again in this third set. 1-love up. Good return from Alex. Now she gets a forehand. Back to Kenin. Kenin much steadier from the back of the court now. And she's just missed a forehand down the line. And we have a replay. And there we are, 3 inches long. Lots of fans now around this court. For a doubles match, it's absolutely ridiculous that they're on court 6 at this time of day, because there'll be plenty of bigger courts available. Sometimes with grass courts, there is the issue of wear and tear. So if you look at the baseline, you can see the greenness that's in the first 2/3 of the court is replaced by that light brown colouring. And that's because the grass dies, because that's where the feet of the players is moving around the most during the matches. So sometimes there's an element of putting matches on at this time of day on the outside courts as well, to ensure there's not so much wear and tear, or not too much wear and tear on the bigger courts. It's all going one way at the moment. Kenin is...
How do you think, darling? I mean, if they're going to lose this match, I'm now thinking you just don't want to take a long time losing it, because you want to keep healthy and fit and safe for Saturday. What do you think?
Well, that's the issue, that I didn't know which pair would be most keen to win because of that very fact. All 3 left in the singles will rightly be prioritising singles, and Kenin does another double fault. But someone's got to win.
Yes.
But 3 players don't seem that bothered, and 1 player is very tired, having been on court pretty much the last 5 hours, except for 1 hour off. But it's Ostapenko who is playing a bit better now, and they're 2-love up in this third set. But yes, from Alex's point of view, it's a big game on Saturday. You could argue it's the biggest match of her career, given that this is Wimbledon and she's into the 3rd round and she's playing Iga Swiatek. If she could play the match of her season and improve even on the Rybakina form of Berlin, then we never know. And then we would be dreaming. But this match is swung, and it's all Kenin and Ostapenko now. As Ostapenko puts that first forehand away. Bartunkova plays her singles match tomorrow against Krejcikova. Ostapenko plays her match against Sabalenka tomorrow. Alex is the player that's probably happiest to win, in respect that she won't play another doubles until after Iga Swiatek, so there's no problem for her playing another doubles because it won't interfere with that match.
I'll try and answer that one. X on play. So the benefit of playing doubles for singles is getting extra time on that particular surface, particularly at the beginning of tournaments, when you're having more time on that surface to practice. And there's also the fact that they are, especially if you are a singles player, it's sort of a bit of fun. It's sort of relaxation. It's like sending the kids to the bowling alley whilst doing their exams, because they need to have a little bit of relaxation along with their studying. Yes, the prize money also helps, especially when you're younger and less experienced. And the points, yes, the singles ranking points are completely different to the doubles ranking points, so it doesn't help with points. Did I get that about right?
Oh, very good.
Oh, there you are. I've been listening.
I'm afraid this match is running away. I think it's quite clear now.
Yeah, if anyone's really needing some sleep, they could probably just shut their eyes and listen. But
I think Alex and Nicola have decided that tactically.
I think if I was Alex, I would give this away, because I would want to.
This match is not that important.
Because Bartunkova is not a Katipunera. So she can't be half a Katipunera team. Oh!
And the opponents are showing you how to volley at doubles. So if Nicola Bartunkova wants to know how to volley at doubles, she's just had a good example there as Kenin plays a nice angled short volley into the tram lines, out of reach from Alex, and that wins the third game, and they are 3-love up with a double break in the third set. And yes, this match could have been won in straight sets. It's, as I've said, those two Kenin service games in the second set, if they'd gone to Alex and Bartunkova, I'm sure they would have closed out the match. But since then, the momentum swung, and now really whoever has the lead is in the box seat, because it's just a long way back and they're not going to put in the effort to break, to really try to win. A lot of the reasons players want to play at these big events is because it's just a very special event. It only comes round once a year.
Yeah.
And they just want to be in the atmosphere at Wimbledon and playing. They'd rather be playing than sort of sat waiting for the next game, especially as you get a day off between singles matches. And that's a big difference to playing doubles events at tournaments where you just get all the tournament done in a week.
Oh, nice play,
Good
Alex.
first point. Alex at the back of the court. Ostapenko goes wide.
Nice play, Alex. Well done, our girl. It's like she's saying, "Look, I just can't do this on my own."
So they will always hit balls on their days off. So if they just played singles at Grand Slams, then they're practicing on their days off anyway. So playing doubles tends to be a good option as an alternative to practicing on the days in between the singles matches. But at events where they're not Grand Slams, they don't get the same number of days off, and therefore the workload is then greater. And that's why they tend not to play much doubles. 15-all. Ostapenko and Alex cross court. Surely Bartunkova. Oh, she's yet again.
Oh dear. This is a bit too easy now, isn't it?
Yeah. If you watch that point, Bartunkova could have just angled that forehand volley there, but for some reason she played it far too near Ostapenko and she put it down the line for a winner, 30-15. Come on. First serve goes long. Second serve is good. Bartunkova comes to the net. Alex with a good volley. Bartunkova with a volley, and that's better. That's much better. A little drop short forehand volley wins the point, and that should hopefully encourage Bartunkova to do more of the same. 30 all.
Interesting. Yes, X1 Plays just saying Bartunkova has her game in less than 18 hours. Yeah. Yeah, you're either playing just after or just before, aren't you, when it's singles to doubles? Or doubles to singles.
First serve into the net from Ostapenko. She likes a double fault, remember? If she serves double faults tomorrow, Sabalenka will not lose that match. Yeah. She goes for a huge second serve, and it goes long.
So that was a double fault.
It was a double fault.
Another one.
And we're at 30-40, which means they can get a break back, and then they're within touching distance, especially if they hold serve. 30-40. Good first serve. Bartunkova, good deep return. Alex with a volley. Now up goes the lob. Alex with a smash.
Yes!
She wins
Now
that
you're
game.
talking!
All is not lost.
Wowie zowie. Ooh. Do we dare to dream?
Smiling now. Okay, 3-1. One break of
I
serve.
bet she's having to say to her, Nicola,
Okay, what are we doing then?
you're a Katy Panera
Okay.
now?
Yeah, you haven't come on now. You've got a whole serve here. You haven't done it for a while. Can you serve like you did against me at Birmingham?
Could you please become Pinoy just for the next hour?
The serve goes wide.
Not like that. Okay, we can.
This is the last chance. Then they've got to win this game. 4-1 would be too far behind. 3-2, much better. First, oh, good.
Nice. That'll do.
Second serve is good. Returning to the net. 15 love. Be funny if all four players are thinking, right.
Okay, we're all back on the room, aren't they? We're all back on the Alexandra Eala train. Next stop.
15 all. Bartunkova determined to come to the net, forced into taking a low ball, and she lifted it too high, and Kenin came over, put the volley into the open space. 15 all. Bartunkova. I said at Birmingham, I wasn't sure whether they'd play a game, but they obviously said at Birmingham, do you want to play together at Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Second serve.
Second serve, that double fault.
Only the second double fault from this young pair, but it's not come at a good time.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Nicola. Isapa.
Different angle now, cross court. Ostapenko going cross court. Oh,
Into the net.
And where Ostapenko started badly, that has been passed over to Bartunkova, I'm afraid, whose good shots are the minority, her poor shots are the majority. And as we've already said, it's very hard to play doubles if one of you is really struggling.
Nice angle from Alex there.
Up goes the lob. That's too good. That's too good, I'm afraid. And we're not back in this set, I'm afraid.
Ostapenko is targeting Bartunkova to
4-1.
get the points. That is
Double break
probably true.
restored. And to be fair, that was a very good little lob over the head of Bartunkova, but I'm not sure the number 8 seeds are going to get anywhere near the quarterfinals based on this form. But someone has to win, and they look like the pair that will do that.
They might not know what KKK is. They might not. You know what, Marvin? That's exactly. I didn't know. I knew that you guys wouldn't be talking about the Ku Klux Klan because you're just too lovely for that. But I don't know what KKK is, and I thought just in case it's something terrible, I shall ignore it. But then when Sister Maria said, "Yeah, come on, Andres Bonifacio," I thought, okay, so it must be good, but I just don't know. So you have to explain it, or I'll have to Google it.
So there is one singles match still going on. Linda Noskova, many fancy her to do well this year, is in a third set against Osorio from Colombia.
That's a result.
But it's 3-1 to Noskova in the third set at the moment. That's an interesting score. Still going on as Kenin now serving for 5-1 lead, but a good return from Alex. Straight at Ostapenko. Too hot to handle, and her volley goes long. As Alex looking like she's stiffening up a bit, just rocking her back side to side.
I'm not worried for her at all, but equally, I'm feeling now that she needs to concentrate on the singles, and if this goes by the by, that's fine. She needs, as Esnaif is saying, she needs sleep and rest for Saturday. Let's pray for Alex's next victory. And if this happens or not is less important for our girl.
That volley tells me that she is thinking the same.
And I mean, it's been 2 hours 42 since we've been here. How long has the match been?
Well, they came on at 6:30.
Okay.
Oh, they were a bit late, but it's
So it's a couple of hours.
Yeah, they've been involved since they sort of walked out from the changing room 2 hours ago. Oh, another lob. Oh, great shot from Kenin. Finding their range on the lobs.
Highest respected Katipunan of the people. That's KKK, Pinoy version. Adopted Filipina. She won the maiden Philippine Women's Open.
Alex applauding that lob.
I'll look her up.
Sportsmanship to the
Yeah,
end on show.
always. She's naturally. Oh, bless.
But we're getting near the finish.
We'll all get some
Doubles,
sleep
I
shortly.
think, for me, Alex next year, if she wants to play doubles occasionally, she should play with either Sonmez or Jovic. Jovic has played doubles this week. She played with a different partner. I'm not quite sure why. When they're out having their besties meals out, whether it's in Paris or anywhere else, that they don't discuss doubles and who they play with. But it's not going to be Elena Ostapenko
You
or
can't
Sofia
really,
Kenin.
can you? You can't go out 4 of you and discuss doubles because it has to be a sort of side chat, because otherwise it's like saying, I like you better than I like you, or I think of you better as a better player than you, or our relationship is our communication is better and stronger. So I think it's a conversation people have to have separately, probably.
So Alex serving to stay in the match.
Thank you for your explanations of the KKK. Now I understand. I knew you wouldn't be being horrible.
Ooh. First serve goes long. Second serve is good. Kenin goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. Kenin puts a lob up. Alex will cover the lob. She's now on the switch. She goes up back across court with a lob. Kenin goes back with a lob. Bartunkova cuts the lob out. Alex now gets a forehand. She goes cross court. Kenin into the net.
The net.
Still smiling.
Coach Dan, who is deciding your partner in doubles? Well, if you were here earlier on, it's okay. He can play with anyone because he says, actually, you only need one talented person.
He can also only play with one person because Katie has a wooden spoon, which she'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah. He could play doubles, mixed doubles with me, obviously. If he's playing men's doubles, he could play with Jack, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Mini-me. But, yeah. Anybody wants to play doubles, mixed doubles with Dan? They'd have me to talk to. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Although I would let Diane Castillo.
Would you?
Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
There is a mixed doubles event. I'm hoping Alex asks me.
I think Diane Castillo and you, that would be a great match. I wonder if you could ask her for a game when we go to the Philippines. Yeah. That would be fun. Just one set, you know, because both of you are of an age where you can't manage 2 sets.
Mm-hmm. Doubles would be more fun.
Yeah, be a bit of an exhibition.
So I think this match is coming to a close.
And Alex, yes, Alex will be playing with Fonseca in the exhibition.
Yeah, that's a much
against
better
Jovic and Lerner. That will be a really fun event.
So the value of that event is it's a week before the Grand Slam properly starts. It takes place during the qualifying week. And we saw how successful the US Open mixed doubles event was last year. They played it the week before. And I think Carlos Alcaraz played with Emma Raducanu.
Yeah. And everyone sort of raised their eyebrows.
Elena Rybakina played with Taylor Fritz. But the fact that Fonseca is committed to playing with Alex in that event will be fun. But this is match point. It's all over. I was keeping an eye out on the tennis, but it's all over. And really, that match all turned at 2-2 in the second set, where Kenin managed to survive that 10-minute service game. She did that as if to say, finally have held serve. And from that moment, they lost just 2 more games. So the number 8 seeds go through to the second round, and that removes any scheduling problems for Alex. And she's now clear to go on and win the Wimbledon singles title.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful game on Saturday. Look, you guys, we are going to nip straight off, unless you've got any particular questions for Coach Dan, because we know how late it is in the middle of the night for you guys, and you all need to be working in the morning, I'm sure, like we do. And yeah, that was a good game to be there. We need to be there, and we need to support, and we did. Diane, the first ranked Filipina, though not very high, I think career high 403. That's okay. That's okay. I think she's representing the Philippines abroad right now, and that's why I hugely admire her. What she does for tennis and all the other sports and the youngsters and the great ones. I think she's great. So,
but we would have taken that any day of the week. Thursday, first week of Wimbledon, Alex to win one match today. We would have all chosen it to be her singles match against Maya Joint, and that's what happened. She had 2 3-set matches today, but she's won the right one. She can now fully focus on taking on Iga Swiatek on Saturday afternoon. We will confirm tomorrow exactly what time, whether it's
and which court, because it might be number 1, might be centre,
second or third. If it's going to be
Dan will write a strongly worded letter.
Number
if it isn't
1 court,
centre or 1.
That's my best guess. I expect Alex and Iga may well play first or third on that court.
And God bless you all. And do have a look at Dan's video, which is the exact strategy that Alex used to beat Maya. So that was interesting. Really good video that we made this afternoon between the 2 matches as a post-match analysis. Have a look at that one. And if you like it, will you hype it for me? Because that would be wonderful, and it will help help it spread, and then we get more people in our family, in our Chalk Dust family. But for now, guys, you have been fabulous, and thank you so much. I've had a lovely day with you, both our watch-alongs. Oh, look, and there's Jack. Thanks for an amazing day. Oh, we've got our British fan.
Brilliant.
Right.
Okay.
All right then. See
Good
you
night, everyone.
soon.
Sleep well.